So attractive.
Oh, it's so lovely to be here on a Sunday. Do you know what? We're just full of fantastic ladies today on the Sunday Experience. And of course, I am joined by the legendary Lady Bulford. Good morning.
Good morning,
my
everybody.
liege.
Good morning.
How go thee this morning?
I'm extremely well, thank you very much.
You do look extremely well. What have you
Thank
been
you.
up to, you little minx?
Nothing really.
Just because the sun's shining?
Yes.
Good. Do you know what? It makes a difference, doesn't it? When you're driving to work or wherever you're going and the sun is shining. It's bank holiday weekend, everybody. And we have all got a day off tomorrow, hopefully, have we?
Yes!
Yes, we have. We've all got a lovely day off tomorrow. So we will all be hanging out in the sunshine, hopefully. Now, just a quick message to Maya, whose mummy made this. Why aren't you wearing it to your prom? I said it's girls for you, isn't it? Then I'm not wearing that. It's beautiful. You should be wearing this in your hair at your prom, or I'll be there, Maya, and I want to know why. I'm so excited by today's show because we have got Debbie Bulford a tube of tanzanite and amethyst.
I love those.
And labradorite. Oh, these are the deluxe gem collections. Have you seen these?
No,
Debbie?
I haven't.
They're brand new. Well, we've only had two others. This is the third. We had one yesterday and it just flew. The one before they sold out. You know, we have now got tanzanite. It's going lower than yesterday's. Yesterday's was all about gems of distinction. It's going lower than £15 and it's full up of tanzanite, I tell you. Absolutely beautiful, and I love the way they come packaged. When they come packaged especially, you know you've got something exceptional, don't you? Now, I have got for you today the Mystic Collection. I got another brand new strand of Sapphire. Oh, Scott, look at this. I've got Topaz.
That is beautiful.
It's gorgeous, I love it. Oh, we've got so much lushness in today's show. We have got Sapphire. Aquamarine. Oh, it's like bathing in a bath of gemstone luxury. That's how I feel right now. I've also got something uber special, and this is a real Linda strand, I do feel, and a real Gemma Crow strand. The big rough cut garnet. Oh, these are like, have you ever seen Indiana Jones, where he has the stones? That's what these are like. They're not the actual ones. Or are they? My dad worked on that film, so it could be. They're not. He did. We brought back Spiders. Raiders of the Lost Ark and the other one he worked on. Have a look at this. He's not Harrison Ford. He's definitely not Harrison Ford, which I'm glad about because I really fancy Harrison Ford. That would be definitely wrong. Now, anyway, we'll skip over that one. Now, let's start with our early bird. Let's do it. Are you having a lovely morning already this morning? What a beautiful, beautiful day. Let's kick off this wonderful Sunday with our early bird, which, if you love Debbie Bulford, and who doesn't love Debbie Bulford, and if you don't, you've got bad taste, have a look at what you've got. Your clay blades. We'll talk you through why you need all of this in just a sec. We got your roller. This is all for Polymer Clay. If you haven't got a clue what Polymer Clay is, watch the show. We're going to explain further. Debbie, if you're already an experienced polymer,
yes.
That's what I'm going to call you, or polymer, do you need to replenish these kinds of things often? Is it good to have more than one set?
I think so, personally, yes, I do. Especially the blades, because after a while they will bend if you're doing different things. But also, if you do get into Polymer Clay professionally, and you start to teach, then of course these are ideal to take to lessons and classes, and everyone can keep their things nice and neat and tidy, and the plastic boxes are ideal to store everything in after the show.
I've been asking for these plastic boxes separately, you know, because they're so handy.
Yeah, they are.
So you've got your white and your black Polymer Clay, probably your staple colours.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And then you've got your two boards. Now these will come with a coating, with like a little paper coating on them that just peels off. They're both acetate boards. Now these are for evening your clay. You can use them sort of to cut if you want to, and for rolling.
Not really for cutting because they're a little bit thick, but they are good for rolling different shapes. They're good for smoothing out your designs, and if you've got a square, they're good for using on either side. Just get the shape right.
Then you've got your wet and dry buffers.
Yes, they are sanding pads. They must be used in water. Don't use them dry because they will scratch your designs. So always put them in water and submerge your design and rub with sandpaper.
Then we've got all the different cutters.
Yeah.
These are important so that you can make graduations.
Yep.
Can you make holes with your little tiny one?
You can. The tiny weeny one I haven't seen sold anywhere else, and that saves you buying.
I remember you saying that.
Yes, saves you buying lots of straws and trying to get the clay out the middle. It's perfect for making the holes for the bales, but also they are seam free, which is important because so many times you buy cutters and you cut your designs and you end up with a bump where the seam is.
Oh.
So they're perfect as they're seam free.
Yes, of course. So you get all of this packaged in a handy box, which I'm trying to bring to you separately, but not yet, wait for that. All of this in the handy box. Now you need to be on the phone lines for this one. If you have never got involved with Polymer Clay before, we have free how-tos on allthews.jewellerymaker.com. Prices should be on your screen right now. We've also got loads of different DVDs for you. Get started with Polymer Clay all the way through to the projects. So your original price of $17.95 for your Polymer Clay essentials. Try us out. We're going to give you a price slash as your early bird. Now as the day progresses, you're going to see how fantastic, how amazing Polymer Clay is. Don't forget we got Swelligant coming up in today's show as well. Another wonderful reason to open a basket today, because you know you're going to be using it for $13.95, so you're making a nice saving there. Debbie, this is quite a low price tag for everything you get, isn't it?
Low, it's extremely low. If anyone goes to any of hobby shops and prices that up, you'll be amazed at what the price will be for that. That is just incredible.
And to say you've got 2 blocks of the Polymer Clay as well.
Yes, don't forget you've got clay included, and the clay will get you started. Monochrome jewellery is always popular, so you don't actually need other colours of clay. Lovely, but not essential. So this is a perfect starter as we're getting into summer holidays and half terms. Something to keep the children amused as well.
Well, we know, half term now. They're going bananas, these kids, if they haven't got anything to do.
I know.
But mine will last an hour with just their own company, and then they literally go mad. Half of the stock has already been allocated for your early bird. Yes, don't forget, we have got Swelligant. I've got a whole drawer full of the lovely stuff, and it's coming up, and loads of Polymer Clay. We've got the most exciting show. Please don't forget to keep interactive with us today. Get involved via Twitter. We are at @jewellery_maker. Get involved via Facebook. Click to like our Facebook page. Also, give us a text. We love hearing from you. I know so many of you have probably got questions for Debbie. Now's the time to put them to air. 60777 James Studio, followed by your message, and relay your questions to the gorgeous Lady Deborah Bolford. NRG, which is what we've got plenty of this morning. C80 is your item code. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee on absolutely everything that you buy when you come shopping with us here at Jewellery Maker. It really is truly fabulous to have you with us this morning. Here's everything that you get: a pack of the cutting blades, a pack of the Sculpey clay, your acrylic roller, your 3 sandpaper squares, and those are wet. Use them wet, and you've got a pack of another pack of Sculpey clay. So 1 black, 1 white, your clay storage, your acrylic sheets, and your cutters. You get 7 of those, all in graduating sizes. Oh, tomorrow we'll be back at 17. It's while stocks last though, so I can't promise you that you're going to get it at all. So make sure you are allocating yours. Already approaching 70% of the entire early bird stock has gone. I'm a little bit hoarse this morning. I hope you don't mind that. It's all this yapping I keep doing. Now, I'm going to give you a little sneaky peek of Debbie's challenge. Oh, these were brand new last night. We all launched these last night. Hannah Oxbury and I just going bananas for these, Debbie. I can't believe we've got any left at all. We've got a few, not huge quantities. These are Mystic coated. Debbie, talk to me about that Mystic coating.
I
so
love
lovely.
those. I love them. They just sparkle, don't they, like silver? They're gorgeous. I can't
So
understand
nice
why.
to have sparkle.
Oh, it is. I can't understand why there are any left. I just think they are beautiful. Absolutely
everyone
beautiful.
was barbecuing last night. We were busy,
Yeah, very true, actually, very true. They are something special. Lovely to do a tiara like you have on.
Do you know what? I was going to say the exact same thing. And so many, obviously, we understand a lot of jewellery makers use the really sparkly crystals. Of course, it's against our ethics to use anything that isn't genuine gemstones, but we want to be able to bring you the sparkle with a genuine gemstone. This is far better to me than any crystal out there. I want to know that I've got a genuine gemstone in my jewellery. That silver is just...
Isn't it beautiful? Just
there's something about
beautiful.
it. Do you know what? Maybe I would... You know how those Shambhala style bracelets, but with solid sterling silver wire, like a really special one, really high-end one.
Beautiful.
That would look nice, but like you said, tiaras, maybe I want to keep it really feminine and sparkly. Maybe I just want to buy two so I can do all of this. That's what I'm going to do.
At least.
At least. You only live once, Debbie Balford.
Absolutely.
I've decided that this is my life's motto.
Yeah.
You only live once.
This is not a rehearsal. This is the real thing.
It absolutely is not. If you want something, you go out and get it. 7 mil. They're £11.95 and they're going to add that sparkle and that bling and they're going to give you that wonderful colour. I think these are just heavenly, aren't they? And you only live once. Fill your life with gorgeousness, I say. I'm not God or anything. You do what you like. Have a look. How gorgeous. So, Debbie, you're going to get this, but you're also going to get... Which one should we do next? The white one. I had sandwiched together. These are gorgeous. I cannot wait to try on whatever Debbie's going to make today. You know how I love to do that, Debbie?
Yes. Funnily enough.
Yeah, but listen, it would be like walking into Madonna's wardrobe and her leaving you alone in there and you not trying something on.
I know. Can't be done, can it?
Of course it's not going to be done. I'd go for the cone, bikini.
Oh dear.
Have a look. So you've got the ice white with the iridescence of the Mystic coating. Oh, I've got to put these with the topaz. I love that. Under £10. Debbie, these are actually an absolute luxury to work with, aren't they?
They are something special. They're definitely something special. And when you look at the price of silver these days, to get a sparkle in your jewellery without having to put that sterling silver into it, it's a nice way of adding a sparkle.
I think it's just really glamorous jewellery that you're going to create. And you know, like the prom style tiaras, it's just so fabulous to be able to wear something that sparkles out in the evening that you've
it's lovely
created.
to wear something special, but also don't forget these things will go with chunky jewellery as well. You can still put this with something quite contemporary, but add just a touch of sparkle. The grey in particular, the silvery grey, would look stunning.
Do you know, you're right, because I do tend to just think of the glamorous side of things, but it will go with your everyday pieces as well, just to add that glamour, that little bit of personality into your jewellery. Why do you have to keep sparkle
just for special occasions?
You're right, Debbie Balford. Why do you?
You don't.
You don't. Again, you only live once. You put that sparkle on. I love today. I love the ethics behind today's show. £9.95, and I've also got Mystic coated amethyst, which I absolutely adore. Look at that. Oh, we're so loving your company today. Loads on the phone lines, loads buzzing around Facebook. It's because you know Lady Balford's here. 170 carats of Mystic amethyst. Now this amethyst is rather the pinker side of life, isn't it? A really lovely sort of Rose de France colour with the Mystic coating. Love it. Let's show you a glimpse of this gorgeous gemstone by itself. Now I think subtlety with this one. You could go down that road. I also think little girls' jewellery.
Yes, little girls' jewellery, but I would also put that with something like hematite.
Which is where that silver one comes in as well.
Yeah, exactly. And okay, it's nice for little girls' bridesmaids' weddings. We always think about that with pale colours and mother of the bride. But you can still put one or two of those with deep purple.
I wear more pink than my little girl.
Well, yes, exactly. You could put that with a really deep, rich amethyst purple and some hematite, and it would look stunning for every day.
It's nice to be wearing colour, isn't it, though?
Of course
I mean, it's summertime as well. Let's colour up. We're going to give you a try us out price tag for just £7.95. So this is the lowest price, and amethyst, I'd have thought it would have been the most expensive.
I thought it would as well.
And these are big as well, but it's not. It's the lowest price for you. NCG P40, 970 carats. There are loads of you out there. Should we trot on over to Debbie in a sec? I'm going to take, I can't hear, Scott is so brummy this morning. He's like Kim, I can't understand it. He was saying, take them ones with ya. But I was like, sorry? And he's like, take them ones with ya. I was like, oh, right, yeah.
Rotten thing.
He's very brummy when he's producing. Now.
Don't believe that for one moment, Scott.
No, he's awful. He's frightfully posh, actually, yeah.
Love those. Love them.
What are you going to do? See, now together, I want to make something together with them.
You see, I would mix. I know I'm not, because this is my challenge, and this is all I'm going to use.
No, you can do what? Oh, can't you? You can mix, can't you?
No, not with other gemstones.
Oh.
But these, I think, would look lovely even with some really rich black onyx or something, just to give it a more of a contemporary feel. I think that would look lovely. I really do.
I think you can do whatever you want. You're allowed to use polymer clay, but that won't bake in time, will it?
No. If it's
just use what you want, because I've decided you can.
Okay.
Yeah, I've said it on air now. Nothing to do with Scott, is it?
At all.
Yeah, most people have got a black gemstone, to be fair, haven't they?
We'll have a go.
I mean, it's a stash builder, a black gemstone. It's not like you're using something that is completely elaborate that hardly anyone's got.
True.
A black gemstone, I will allow you.
I've got one left over from one of the kits, actually.
Well, there we go. There we are. It ties in, doesn't it? It's like we planned it. So, Debbie, we're going to give you this gorgeous trio.
They are beautiful.
And you're thinking about throwing some black in there. Can't wait to see it. What else have we got to look forward to today from Debbie Bolford?
We are going to look at a new technique to do some tribal jewellery, and we're going to look at some Swelligant and show you again how to do that after Christy Friesen was on the show a few weeks ago and inspired everybody, I think. So yes, very busy show.
It is an uber busy show today, isn't it?
It is indeed.
So we're going to get back on over to the centre and give you some more gorgeousness. So much to give you today. Come on, let's trot on, Tom Tom. I'll see you, Lady Balford, in just a tickle. Now, please don't forget to keep interactive with us today. We absolutely adore having your company here on Jewellery Maker. Let me show you what I've got coming up for you in today's show. A wonderful deluxe gem selection with tanzanite, amethyst, and labradorite. Now, yesterday's price tag was amazing. We're going to go lower. Look at that colour. Isn't it gorgeous? Can you believe how much tanzanite you're getting in there? And all that jazz. That's what the kit's called that I've got coming up for you now. I'm going to be singing that all day now. It's Liza Minnelli, wasn't it? All that jazz. Was it Liza Minnelli that did it in that? What was that play called? Not a play, that film called, where she was on the stage. I used to love that when I was little, and I used to watch it all the time. I was obsessed with Liza Minnelli.
Let me think.
Text in someone. I can't remember what it was called. Do you know what I mean, where she was on the stage?
Yeah.
Razzle dazzle, that one, was it? Yeah? No? I'll stop now. In case one of my children tunes in and cringes and quickly turns over again. Have a look at what I've got for you right now. Four strands of gorgeousness. Debbie, this is so Debbie Bolford, and the blacks and the whites are, do you know what would look lovely with this kit? All that garnet. Oh, those Indiana Jones gemstones. You have got the monochrome look here. Now, Debbie said to us earlier, I love this kit. And it is so, Debbie Bolford. You have got big chunky gemstones and we're going to give you 4 strands. Let's take a look at those strands individually. So you have got the big rice beads with the lovely facets. Now, the thing about these gemstones is you've got the crackle, you've got the stripes in there, you've got the depth of colour, but you've got that nice bright white in there as well. I think these can be pendants individually. These can be wire wrapped. These can go on a really heavy necklace, maybe a bit of Japanese knotting over the head. These could be the toggle in a Debbie Bolford style tassel, and who knows, they just might be. Look at each one. Now, a very retro print going on the bottom one. I mean, that's amazing. Almost sort of totem pole, actually, isn't it? And then you've got that wonderful definition. The difference is remarkable, isn't it? To know that it's the same gemstone, and it fascinates me that the formation of these gemstones is fascinating. It really is. Then you have got smoky tones in here too. As well as the black, you've got smoky tones. So a lovely, lovely strand, very versatile. I actually like the cord it comes on. Then we've got a shape and a size that we don't see every day here at Jewellery Maker. Have a look with all the facets that move around those barrels. Look at that sparkle. How wonderful. These are black agate faceted tubes. They're very, very sparkly. So this would be a nice addition actually to Debbie's challenge, wouldn't it? Look at that sparkle. Do you know, they look amazing, don't they? They're faceted tubes, Ryan. Ryan went, are they faceted? That's amazing. I thought they were just plain. Aren't the facets amazing? Oh, I love these. You know, when you first see them, they're these are amazing. They don't look, the beauty of these are, when you look at them, you don't realise they're faceted. So when they sparkle, you're like, wow. Did you love them? Debbie's like, loved them. Oh, well, do you know what? Debbie Bolford loves this kit. It's enough for anyone. Black rutile quartz, I always say, is the modern art gemstone with those splices of tourmaline. Really dramatic, aren't they? And of course, that tourmaline inclusion, it's October's birth gemstone. Tourmaline is a very highly regarded gemstone. And then you've got the agate next to it. These all go together beautifully, don't they? When you buy a kit from us here at Jewellery Maker, you have the wonderful addition, the wonderful thought that one of our designers has put this together for you, so you know that pressure of, oh, I need gemstones that go together, I've got to make a collection. It's taken away from you. It's all done for you, don't worry. You get everything that you need. You get your tiger tail, you get your monofilament, and you get your elastic. You also get 100 findings. You've got a whole meter of chain. You've got 2 toggle clasps, 1 heart, 1 round, 3 pairs of shepherd's hooks. You get 2 chandelier findings, your crimp beads, your crimp bead covers, your silver balls, your jump rings, everything, and a bolt ring and clasp, your eye pins, your head pins. This is real silver, sterling silver on E-coated copper. That E-coating makes your findings hypoallergenic. That E-coating will prevent tarnishing. All that jazz, let's give you. It's now gone to low stock, and you haven't even seen Lady Bolford's amazing, inspiring jewellery. All of this for just £21.95 CEG C48 is your item code. It's truly fabulous to have your company today, as it is truly fabulous to have the company of the wonderful DB, who we're going to go over to right now. I might even bring you this black strand just in case you need it for later. I'm going to bring my Jewellery Maker mug, which is available on our website. So if you fancy a cup of tea today, the best way of doing it is with a Jewellery Maker mug, and that's the only reason I'm putting it on this desk, not because it's full of delicious tea.
No, obviously not. No.
Now.
Aren't they gorgeous?
Oh,
aren't they gorgeous?
You've done the fan. Love it.
Beautiful. It's absolutely stunning, stunning kit. A really, really stunning kit.
Oh, I love this.
They're all lovely. I mean, you think that it's $21.95.
Yeah.
I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 pieces, so that's about £3 something each. I mean, how silly is that? £3.
And how much are you going to... So this is a profit maker, Debbie?
Oh, absolutely. No question about it.
I love this.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's very contemporary.
It is. But it's a nice kit, actually, to put into your stash, because you can think, well, OK, I've got some fuchsias, I've got some purples, I've got this, that and the other, and this will go with everything. It's a sort of staple kit to keep. And I have some of those large ones that I bought a couple of years ago that I've used and used and used, and I've got a couple left, and I'll use them. I know I'll use them. When? I don't know, but I'll use them.
This is the thing. It's like when we do price slashes on findings. They're never a waste of money. You know you're going to use them.
Absolutely.
I actually think that your jewellery deserves to go on the skin. It's no good on those busts. It's going on. Every single piece is divine. Let's give it some skin.
That's using the cord that went through the long beads. I thought I might as well use some of the cord.
Oh yes, this is nice thin cord as well.
Yeah.
This would be lower down.
Yes.
We need to get models, it's true. And maybe Amelia should make sure she's wearing a low-cut dress every day. That would be nice, Amelia, and you could try them on. Like I used to work on a shopping channel in America. They always had these lovely, glamorous models who would come on and be like, with the jewellery.
Thank you.
And that was their job. I thought, you have got the best job ever. Just try stuff on and look beautiful.
They're dressing up all day.
And they had their hair and makeup done.
Oh,
I was so jealous. Have a look. Love the earrings. Love all of this. Very, very... Well, of course we don't get our hair and makeup done. Would I look like this if a professional had been at my face? No. Now, where are we going? What are we doing? What are you going to show us?
I'm going to do the first kit. I'm going to do something really, really simple, which are the black earrings.
Good, because you've done that lovely curl.
Easy.
They're everyday, wear everyday earrings. They are. Yeah. With your jeans.
Yes. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. For those of you who are just starting out, who don't really know what to do, it just makes them look a little bit different if you've got a twist, especially being sterling silver, if you've got the little twist on the front. So, how do you start? First of all, you take your head pin. Now there are two different types of pins, head pins and eye pins. The head has got the little ball on the end, the eye has got the hole like a little eye.
It's things like this that throw you as a new jewellery maker, isn't it?
You don't know what they are, do you?
Eye pin, I don't know what's going on.
No,
exactly. Oh, pass me that head pin. I would if I knew what it was. Do you remember? That's how it used to be.
Absolutely. I know, I was exactly the same. So you just pop your bead, whatever your bead of choice is, onto your lovely head pin.
Those have got nice big holes in them. And that head pin's not going to come through there, is it, Debbie?
No, it's not. And then grasp the end of your head pin with your round nose pliers, turn your wrist, pop your wrist back in and do it again. Now you can do it on top or on the bottom. And then place it at the bottom of the circle and twist it back. So then you've got your eye.
We've got to keep our heads back. Who can work like that? I just said to Ryan, who works like this?
It's because you're tall. If you're tiny, you don't do it. If you're tall, you end up doing
I don't know, I'm like this because I can't see a blooming thing and I'm always like that.
I should write something on the top of my head, shouldn't I?
We should have a chin rest on the desk. You're not allowed to go past.
Oh dear. So, there is your bead on the end of your pin. Now you could leave it like that if you wanted to and put it onto your shepherd's hook, but let's make it look a little bit different. So I'm just going to open that eye once more, just to tilt it to one side. I'm just going to put a jump ring onto it and then close it again.
Just to remind you, this is what we're creating right here.
Then I'm going to push my bead right up to the top where the loop is that you just made, all right? Making sure that when it's hanging, it's actually going to be hanging that way. So make sure your design is going to be on the right side. So all I have done is I've pushed with my finger up and over the top, so you end up like that. And then grab the centre of that post with your round nose pliers and just tilt it back. Now you can make whatever design you want. Some of them you can put to the side, some you can put going straight down, it's up to you. And then you take your shepherd's hook, and I've opened this one already, loop it on, and whoops, make sure it's on the right way, see? There you go. And there's your earring. Now, it's just slightly different to the one that I made, but you can make the design how you want. You can do a little curl, you can do a coil, You can do a little kink that's gone to the side, some of them have gone just up and down. It's just a nice way of using the ball on the head pin as part of the design.
Do you know what? And I'm thinking now we could actually do that with most shapes, most sizes. We can make some very different earrings with the exact same technique.
Yeah, I've done some kits later on where I have to put a spiral on the end just to show that you can do different designs. So, yeah,
it's nice to see the simple things. So, and if you are a brand new jewellery maker, please don't forget that with your very first order, we don't leave you to it. You get a free tutorial step-by-step DVD. You get a free JM Hub book, a JM Hub magazine. That comes through your door every month, and I love that.
Yeah,
no hobby I've ever had has done that.
No.
It's crazy. Thank you, Tom. You get a Get Started book, and you also get all the information on our workshops and tutorials. Now, our wonderful designers here run tutorials and workshops monthly. Now, Debbie, when's your next workshop, and what do you do?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I can't remember. I think it's the second week in June, and I'm doing chainmail and various different polymer clay classes, and I'm starting to do project workshops rather than just do the basics every month and what have you. We're doing the collar that I did a while ago. We're doing a workshop
we did,
on that.
Debbie. We did.
Sorry, we did. All right. I'm going to do a workshop on collars and cuffs and things like that.
I definitely cut something, you know. Come on, give me my credit.
So I'm going to do a workshop on collars and cuffs, big cuffs and collars and things like that. So that would be a good one. So look out for that one. It'll be
You're
advertised
such
soon.
a genius as well. Are we going to add some Swelligant in the workshops?
We're going to do, I think, chatting to Kirsty, I think we might do a summer school on Swelligant and do a
summer
workshop.
school?
A summer school.
I want to come to the Debbie Balford Summer School.
Thank you.
I love that idea.
Yes.
Does that mean we can bring our kids in as well? You can have them too.
I don't know.
No, that won't last. You'll be like, come and collect these wild beasts. Now, we are going to have a look at your wonderful designs on the Wall of Fame. I like this, and it's not too far away from the kit we just had. And I just said to Debbie, isn't it lovely to have a handwritten letter?
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
And it's from Suzanne, and Suzanne is from Merseyside, and she says, hi all at JM, my entry for this week is made with lava kite flat coins, black rutile quartz and black agate rondelles. Can't stop buying from you, I'm totally hooked. You have some amazing all-in higher case, all capitals actually, bargains. Lots of love from Suzanne. Suzanne Devine, that's a brilliant name.
That's a lovely name. I like that.
I like that. I might have that one, yeah.
This is number 36. It's from Angela. And it says, please find attached my Wall of Fame entry for this week. It's my first attempt at cufflinks. What a good idea.
Oh, yes, I'm a little bit obsessed with the cufflinks. Are you?
I think they are both Jasper. I got them in a bead scoop from JM. It's from Angela. Now, that's a good idea of a bead scoop, because you get a couple of beads and you think, now what am I going to do with them? What a good idea. That is lovely.
I like the idea of being able to do something for the chaps, and these are giftable. You know, when us ladies go out and we're like, oh, I'll buy myself something, and we think, oh, God, I'm going to have to buy him something now. Just think, oh, I bought you these, though. That is a good idea.
It's a good idea, actually. They're lovely.
Isn't this lovely, with all the different shaped gemstones?
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, my gosh, look.
I know.
I love that. Somebody who's truly inspired by you is Sharon Goff, who is number 37 from Quiros Jewellery Designs on Facebook. You can follow her. Dear all, please find attached this week's entry to the Wall of Fame. It's a charm bracelet made from the antique bronze wire with the gems, including carnelian and citrine that came from my scoop. There were some beautiful surprises in there. I would just like to thank you all for keeping me sane over the last 3 years. I've been unable to work from a shoulder injury, which forced me into surgery in 2010. Having still not recovered to this day, I can't work, but did discover that sitting and making jewellery is possible with frequent breaks. I decided last month to start my own business and finally feel that I'm making some contribution to the household expenses. Sharon, well done. I'd like to send my love to the presenters for the laughs and unforgettable songs, the guest designers for their inspiration, and to the crew for the great prizes and wonderful production. Thank you all very much. Sharon, you inspire us, and you know what? This is where jewellery making has such a lovely story, because yeah, we can do jewellery making, you can sell it on, and if you want to have a look at Sharon's designs, Sharon Goff, also known as Quiros Jewellery, which is Quiros Jewellery Design on Facebook. You can go and look her up on there.
I hope you do well. I really hope you do well.
Me too.
This is number 38. This is from Annette. Doesn't say where you're from actually, Annette, but this is Annette. Here's a necklace I made myself using black and red agate and pyrite. The Pretty Drops striped agate is from a bead scoop, another bead scoop. It was supposed to be a version of a design that Gemma Crow demonstrated a few days ago. I think it went wrong somewhere, but I like it anyway. Well, I think that's beautiful.
Wrong? There's no such thing as wrong.
No, in the jewellery, no, nothing is wrong.
Happy accidents. Yeah,
yes.
That's what it's called.
That is beautiful. I love that. Oh, I might have a go at that.
Look at this. What is going on here?
Oh my goodness me.
I did this, but what is this? This is amazing.
That's just clay that's just had glitter on it and pleated, I think. Shall we turn it over and have a look?
Yeah, sorry.
Shall we? Shall we just find out just by reading it? Do you think? Oh, good idea.
Sorry, Miss Bolford. 39, yeah.
Oh, dear.
Well, I'm absolutely mouth open. And this is from Carol Scott in Witney in Oxon, which is not far from where Mark Smith lives. I won't give his address out yet.
No, not yet.
Hi, here is this week's Wall of Fame entry using polymer clay and glitter pendants, Viking weave with the butterfly one. All items from JM, of course. These proved a little expensive to make for 2 reasons. Number 1, my dog Whisper, the chocolate Labrador. I can convert. What does she do? For 2 reasons. 1, my dog Whisper, she's a chocolate Labrador, other chocolate. It doesn't say what she did. I can confirm that polymer clay and the glitter is non-toxic, as I have made 10 pendants, went to put them in the oven, came back, she had eaten them. That's what she did. She'd eat dog. No. This is why I absolutely love dogs. Why did you eat that hairbrush?
Yeah.
And you're just, they're brilliant. I love Labradors. Jewellery Maker does not condone or recommend that you eat your polymer clay.
No.
These are the second batch. Decided to put a glaze on them while watching TV. Dropped the pot on my leg. There was lots of disasters. I quite like the sound of Carol Scott.
I do.
I like the sound of you. I've got to be quick. I'm so sorry. Love the shows and all the presenters. Keep up the good work. Love to all. Carol Scott. Carol and Whisper, you're both blooming fabulous. Well done. You're number 39. Now, I love those pesky dogs. We're going to go over and chat to those luscious ladies on the Sunday Experience.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Hello, and we're here in the Sunday Experience room. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
And we got a particularly rowdy crew in here today. I love it. We're all so excited this morning. We're like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. You're so calm. No. Now, Janet, good morning to you.
Hello.
I don't know. I'm holding the microphone to my own mouth.
It won't work quite right, will it?
It won't work, will it, Janet? How long have you been jewellery making for?
Since October last year.
And have you been in before? So you're not you haven't been jewellery making that long?
No, not long.
What made
I've had
you?
a couple of stuff on the Wall of Fame, but that's it.
Have you? What's your jewellery making story?
I made a pair of earrings for the Silver Jubilee, Gold Jubilee rather, in red, white and blue crystal, and I thought there's got to be something better out there than this crystal. And then I found Jewellery Maker, and that was it.
And you're addicted and you've been jewellery making. Are you making a business out of it?
No, I keep being told I ought to sell some, so I'm going to start selling some.
Good, you should come in on our business course. Angela is amazing.
Sure.
Do some jewellery making parties.
Yeah.
Bit of wine and cheese.
Oh, well, yeah.
And jewellery. What more do we want? What more do we want? Now you're working with some blue. I've got to move around the room, but can we just hold it up very quickly? Show everybody your skills.
Having a little twiddle.
You're going to come. Oh my gosh, the hearts.
The hearts.
I love them. We're
beautiful.
coming in later with that. I'm going to get. Oh, my knees.
Careful.
Oh, it's those knees. They don't last a lifetime, do they? Hello, Alicia.
Hello.
How are you? We've met before. You're always around. I thought, I know that woman. I'm sure I see her most days.
Yeah, I think it's in your dreams, Jenny.
That's what it is, yeah.
A nightmare.
I'm dreaming of
Bless her.
Jewellery Maker. It's not a nightmare. How are you this morning?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. I'm great. I've got a lovely hair comb that you made that everybody's been looking at. I'm going to show everybody in a sec.
Thanks.
Now, you're working with the darker tones. You've got some mookaite, some tiger's eye.
Gorgeous tiger's eye. It's like little strands of silk inside. It's beautiful.
And some pearls.
And some mookaite. I
Faceted
love
mookaite.
mookaite. It's gorgeous, tiny little round mookaite. It's absolutely stunning.
You're going to come in with me later on and talk through what you've made.
Okay.
I don't know if you're aware of that or not.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll be there.
Excellent. So I'm going to let you get on with making and we'll have a good old chin wag later. Oh, right. Hello, Cherry. You didn't see me in the today. I came in this morning. Cherry's in the corner outside enjoying the sun. I get out of my car and I went, she went, hello, have you come for the Sunday experience?
I told you why.
It's me, Cherry.
Because I didn't have my glasses on.
I was right next to you. I only see this woman every week of our lives. I tried your glasses on, didn't I? Last week we were all walking around the office like this. Whose glasses are these? Right, I've got to move. Oh,
Yes, move on.
Cherry, gorgeous. You're making something lovely.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh, good, you put a chair here. And I'm wearing your tiara. Is that all right?
I think it's absolutely fantastic.
I don't know what's wrong with Maya.
Oh, well, what can I say? What can I say?
Girls for you. Now, you made this for your beautiful daughter who's going to her prom, and she did what my daughter does. Yeah? Yeah. You buy them something beautiful and they go, well, I'm not wearing that. Beautiful.
They've just got no taste.
No, well, it comes later.
Oh, well.
It comes later, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We love them, but they're there to drive us mad. How long have you been Jewellery Maker? You've been on the Sunday Experience before?
No.
Where did I meet you before?
NEC, November.
Was it?
Oh, it's October, yeah.
I think I've been dreaming about Jewellery Makers, you know, because I'm like, oh yeah, I see her all the time.
No, you're watching me through the telly, that's what it is.
Yeah, I've got that skill.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Good morning, my darling. I'm going to give you the microphone, Dawn, so that I don't risk knees again. Good morning, my darling. Have I met you before, Dawn?
At the NEC?
Yeah, I have met you before. Now, how long have you... We need to hold that right up. You're very quiet. You're the quietest jewellery maker in here today, Dawn. Let's have you making some noise. How long have you been jewellery making for?
Since March last year.
So not loads and loads, not forever. And do you sell your jewellery? You got burgled?
Yeah, and they took all my jewellery.
And they took your jewellery, so you made your own?
Browsing, so I started making my own.
Something good has happened from something bad.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, you're going to come in later on and talk through the bundles that you're using, girls. I've got to get back to the studio. Ryan Josh is really quite bossy today, so I'm going to do as I'm told and get back in there and stop the chin wagging, and I'll see you on the other side of this.
Our commitment here at Jewellery Maker is to provide you with genuine gemstones. Many places might not be able to do that, but we want to guarantee it. So how do we do it? We go to the laboratories and we get tests. We have our own in-house gemologists that can guarantee that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
A big hello from everyone here in Jaipur. Namaste.
Hello, my little jewellery making darlings. Now, do you know what? I'm just going to give you, in case you've just woken up because you've had a lie-in, and who can blame you? It's not really a lie-in, 9:45. That's normal, isn't it, on a Sunday?
Actually.
Yeah, get that bacon, but I haven't... Do you know, last time I had a lie-in? 11.5 years ago, probably, when you haven't got children. Now, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a refresher on our early bird today. So let's hope this goes down nicely with your bacon sandwich this morning. You've got 2 lots of polymer clay. Oh, sorry, did I say the golden words there? Oh, bacon sandwich. You've got your white Sculpey clay or polymer clay. It's the same thing, isn't it? Sculpey clay, polymer clay.
Sculpey is the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Well, polymer clay is what it is, really. Lots of people make polymer clay.
Yeah.
Sculpey is the manufacturer and Primo is the range.
Okay, because I used a different one when I was little, but
Yes.
I used to get
Still
red
polymer
fingers.
Clay. Still polymer clay,
Still
just a
same
different
thing.
manufacturer.
Okay, so you've got the cutters, the 2 clays, you've got the wet and dry buffers. Well, these are wet buffers then, really, because you don't want to use them dry.
No.
The wet buffers. And you've got your roller. You've also got your 2 acetate sheets. And you've got all the cutters, 7 of those, and the really important one is that little tubey one in the middle. £13.95. The original price tag is £17.95, and it will be that price tag again in the morning. Just a little sneaky recap while we've still got a few bits in stock for you. Now we're going to give you some bundles. Now Cherry has made some beautiful flowers out of the first bundle I'm going to give to you. So if you want to create, I don't know what she's going to do with them yet, but these are stunning, Debbie. Look what she's done.
Beautiful.
Oh, they're beautiful. She's quite good at that beading, isn't she?
She is indeed.
How
That's
stunning.
gorgeous.
Oh, do you know what? The sort of problem with this job is I just want to wear it all. Look at that. I mean, that in the hair, ascot.
I know. Made, aren't you, really?
You're made up.
You are.
I'm not even going to Ascot, I don't think. I haven't got time. I want to, though. If anybody is, I mean, how stunning is this? And she's made another one, look. I wonder what she's going to do with these. These are just beautiful. Oh, Cherry. Do you know what? I absolutely love these. Inspired by yesterday's sunshine, where Cherry was in the garden dyeing her son's hair. Bright blonde. Yeah, I know. It's these kids. They make you do all sorts of crazy things. Have a look. Have a look at this turquoise. But it's not turquoise, Debbie Bolford.
Isn't it?
Do you know something? Sorry, I pointed at you there.
No, it's fine.
Do you know something? That in the last 2 weeks, we have had the best colour match, I think, for turquoise. It's magnesite with the turquoise that has been dyed in that turquoise colour. So many people have been at us saying, listen, we want turquoise that's affordable because I can't afford these pure turquoise strands. They are good. A pure turquoise is gorgeous. So we're going to give you the option of having dyed magnesite that's been dyed this colour, still a genuine gemstone. I think the colour match is spot on.
It is. In fact, I went into a department store yesterday and they had some bracelets for birthstones. And one bracelet was turquoise. There's no way it was turquoise.
Yeah, they do this all the time.
It was
no
not
way.
turquoise. And that's cheeky.
It is, isn't it? Because people don't realise, unless you understand gemstones. Then you've got that really pretty rose quartz. And I think rose quartz, actually, is one of those gemstones, people just recognise it and they are familiar with it. And when they're familiar with a gemstone, they're comfortable buying that gemstone. I think, well, I was sort of thinking about my own point of view. When I buy something for my mum or for my sister or something like that, I want it to be sort of a recognisable gemstone, so they know I'm buying them quality.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Friendship as well. It's nice to give rose quartz.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. And then look at that purple. Don't these just work together beautifully? Your rose quartz puffy ovals are 18 by 13. Your purple magnesite rice beads 15 by 8. And those aqua blue magnesites are 3. Now the rose quartz on its own should be £8.95. Well, that's quite good actually. That's very good. Or you're going to go better than that? Come on, look at what you can create. Now, I'm really glad Cherry's given me that flower. She hasn't given it to me. I've stolen this flower because I wouldn't have known how to put the magnesite and the rose quartz together. I'd have put the rose quartz and the turquoise coloured magnesite, and I put the turquoise in there. But this works excellently, beautifully. It's stunning, absolutely stunning. So on its own, £8.95 for the rose quartz, but altogether, we're going to give you the price tag of £9.95 for all 3. So you're paying £1. This is a no-brainer. And how many gemstones has Cherry used? Hardly any. And she's used 0.25 or 4 wire. I'm not sure if she can hear me. Hopefully she'll come to the window and tell me. She's coming. She's used 0.4 wire. Thank you. Aren't they gorgeous? They're so beautiful. It's Jewellery Maker charades that we play. Look at that. Do you know, Cherry, these are stunning. Do you know something? My mum went to a certain supermarket that's quite nice, and they started putting flowers in their salads.
Yes, they do.
Pansies are in there. And my mum gave me a salad yesterday and there was pansies on it. I went, Mum, I'm not eating stuff out of your hanging basket. She went, no, it's M&S, I'll have you know. They're putting pansies in their salads. And I went, no. And my auntie was like, eat one, they're delicious. And I ate one and they're all, my whole family are watching me going. And I'm going, actually they are blooming delicious, aren't they? You can eat, I'm telling you, don't eat them out of the garden in case, I never knew. Well, if you go to that certain supermarket, they're putting pansies in their salad and they look beautiful. These look like pansies, that's why I'm relating pansies and my salad to that. I just think it's crazy but lovely. How beautiful to eat beautiful looking food. Don't you think that's bananas?
No, there's lots of flowers that you could eat.
I'm going to start eating more flowers.
Well, I'd look into it first, make sure you're eating the right ones.
Yeah, what's wrong with Jenny? She's gone green and spotty. Yeah. It's them geraniums. I think these are just... I'd wear these in my hair, I think. I just think this is absolutely gorgeous. Well done, Cherry. You can have these back now, because there is a very strong risk, as you can imagine, that you're not going to see them again if they stay with me. It's because I love them so much. They're gorgeous, aren't they? $9.95. Another quick glimpse of that turquoise colour, because I do think, what a colour match. And you know what? Half the stock's been allocated. You know what? We have got another one of now. These long drops you'd never see, would you, in genuine turquoise because of the cut of them. Because turquoise notoriously is very difficult to cut. It's very soft. And we know this, obviously, when you think about the fact that it's crushed down, mixed with milk, and was used in the Egyptian times for makeup, you can sort of appreciate how soft it is. Yeah. You know? Just beautiful. I think one of the jewellery makers actually on the Sunday Experience is working with this one right now. And we'll try and grab something. So have a look. These are top drilled. I really like these in bib-style necklaces on their own, because they create this effect that you just wouldn't get with a plain round gemstone. Now, because you've got that shape, it gives you a really easy way of adding drama to something very simple. So you know how you would strand a usual necklace just in plain rounds? You might want to try mixing a few of these at the front of that necklace, 3 or 4 of them, and then you've got that intricacy, you've got that detail, and you wouldn't have had it just using that plain round. And that's the sort of way to start discovering design and then sort of taking that further. The turquoise coloured drops, I think, are just beautiful. Again, magnesite. And again, like I say, we wouldn't see genuine turquoise in that kind of a cut, because it just would be so difficult to give it to you in that kind of a cut, because because of its cleavage, it's just really hard.
The latest film, what's it called? The
Gatsby?
Yes, the Gatsby. There is a picture of one of the ladies with a dress on, and she has like this tessellated beaded design around her neck, just like those turquoises, like an Art Deco edging to it. I mean, that's going to be so on trend.
It is. Do you know, Debbie, every magazine that you're reading, every Sunday supplement, it's Gatsby, 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 Gatsby. Love it. I love it. You know, it's just so lovely to have that vintage style. Not just, like I was saying yesterday, it's the hairstyles, it's the costume, it's the jewellery, the whole thing is beautiful. And what I have noticed, you know, on Facebook when people get married and you think, I'm going to have a little bit of a stalk of their pictures, doesn't she look beautiful? Lots of 1920s inspired weddings going on at the moment.
Absolutely.
How lovely is that? My friend Charlotte got married on my birthday, April 27th, and she had a vintage wedding dress on that was hundreds of years old. Oh my God, it was beautiful. Oh. Seriously, it was stunning. It was the nicest dress I'd ever seen, and I just think, you know, it looks so much classier, doesn't it?
It does. Beautiful.
That vintage feel is just amazing. And I think create vintage style jewellery with something like this. Very soft colours. It's called Pastel Beauty. Blue magnesite. I'll give you the dimensions, have a look at the gemstones. That turquoise blue magnesite is 20 by 8. The rose quartz rounds, 12 mil, 19 by 13 on the Amazonite trapezoids. The Amazonite on its own is $9.95. The rose quartz, do you know, is that star rose quartz? It looks like it, doesn't it? $7.95, it's very nice quality. $14.95 for the whole lot. You've got this trio of gorgeousness, very, very summery, very, very elegant. I would go as far as to think, you know what, gonna put some of that aquamarine in there. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't that stunning? It just is. It just is. What about putting some of these little beauties in there as well and really adding that kind of fluidity to your design? Look at that. I think this is a very, very versatile. What about the topaz? Would it go? You know that topaz is coming up soon and you need it. It's gorgeous. I don't know, am I gonna keep that for one piece of jewelry? Oh, we'll talk about it in a bit. Isn't it gorgeous? You have got so many treats lined up for you today. Don't you go anywhere. Open that window, let the gorgeous summer breeze come through and be inspired by your jewellery making. How lovely is it that the sun's shining? It's making Amelia skip about. Isn't it lovely? Last 30 in stock for you right now. It would be lovely if we had such a thing as a window, but you get taxed on windows, so we're not allowed them. 40. Oh no, that was in the ancient times. Why haven't we got windows? No windows. We're not allowed them. We get ideas then about escaping. That's the window we've got, which isn't a real window. Who needs windows anyway? Now, I'm going to give you a brand new strand of garnet. You could always open the emergency exit door in there, Ryan. That would be nice. Have you got a torch? Because I want to light these up. Because I can see these are going to light up, but you're not going to be able to see it on air. Like, when the light's coming from down here, I'm getting really striking reds just from the little dinks that are in these gemstones. You're getting a striking... I don't think you're going to see those on screen, you know? Like, let me find a dink for you. Rough cut. I've got, Tom's got a torch and now it's not going to go off, is it? Let me just try and light these up. Do you see what I mean? Now look at that glow. Can you see that or not? Gorgeous. I'll give you that back just in case. The reds. Now, Debbie, Linda said to me the other day, and I have told this story a couple of times now, how she loves the rough cut gemstones, and she told me it's the reason she became a jewellery maker was to make something out of the ordinary that doesn't look like it's been mass produced, and the way to do that, said Linda, was to use rough cut gemstones. Would you agree with that statement as a jewellery maker?
Actually, I would, because if you do a craft fair and you do gemstones, as beautiful as they are, they're lovely, smooth, shiny, wonderfully cut, sparkly gemstones, and sometimes you need that contrast to show them off. You need something that's completely opposite to show the beautiful, sparkly gemstones and how beautifully rich and matte gemstones can be as well. So you want people to come to your store no matter what age, no matter what style they wear. You want people with their mums, daughters, teenagers, and that would appeal to somebody with some chunky silver chain, and it would just be stunning contemporary jewellery.
What would I make with them though, Debbie? What would these create? Necklaces, bracelets?
Do you know what I would do? I would invest in some nice chunky chain or chunky silver beads and actually thread them on together and intermittently put some really funky heavy chain and have quite a few...
The ones with the big links?
Yeah, and have quite a few chains on there, you know, quite a few links of chain. I've seen that quite a bit in fashion shops at the moment, to have just an array of chain, it's like 1920s feel, I suppose, with all the long pearls. Where teenagers don't want to wear that, but they want to wear the equivalent, but with chain. So you could make something funky, 1920s long look, but something a bit more contemporary twist to it.
Mix it up a little bit. What about rings? Is this something we could set into silver clay?
Very good for a ring. Very good to do one of Laura Binding's bracelets, where you put 1 or 2 in the middle and do some nice wire wrapping. Wire wrapping would be stunning with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Absolutely stunning.
What about the herringbone weave with these? Because I'm thinking rough cut, some
you could do
with wire, not with macrame.
Yeah, you could do that with wire actually.
Because I like that look.
Yeah.
And then on a bracelet or as a feature on a necklace, I do a herringbone and I put an eye loop either side of the herringbone and then I put some chain onto it.
Yeah.
As the necklace part.
Or you could do one side of the herringbone and make it more like what do they call it? Like a paisley. You know how a paisley design, where it goes into a teardrop?
Yes.
And have that at the bottom?
Yes.
That would look lovely.
Now, we don't have loads of these. I am thinking that they're going to sell out. Debbie and I homed in on them straight away. Cherry homed in on them straight away. It's gemstones like this that will set you apart from the other jewellery makers. It's gemstones like this that will really captivate your audience if you're selling your jewellery on at a jewellery party. If you can say, this is a rough cut garnet, where on earth can you get gemstones like this, if not here at Jewellery Maker? Where on earth would you expect to see rough cut garnet unless you go to India to buy it? Where on earth, as a jewellery maker else, apart from here, could you get such an incredible treat for your jewellery making? We're going to give you these at a ridiculous price tag. Now, Debbie, we're seeing a big carat weight. There's 800 carats. Now, I know as jewellery makers, when you're looking at gemstones, you're not massively interested in the carat weight of the whole strand. You might be interested of the carat weight of each individual gemstone. So I'm going to give you 800 carats, that as a number, and I'm going to count the gemstones for you. And then if you divide them, you'll then know. Hang on a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 26 on my strand. Now, these are all rough cut, so they're never always going to be perfect. It's just going to give you a rough idea. The point of this strand is to add that organic look to your jewellery. If every single one was uniform, that would take that organic feel away. These aren't uniform, they are random. The cuts are cut in accordance to the gemstone, the way it's formed. These are fabulous. When you see, because of the way these are cut, when the light comes down on these and you see that light bounce off the little chits, I'm calling them, little chits in the gemstone, little dinks, you get a glow and it's fabulous. Now, these are randomly between 15 to 20 millimeters. I wouldn't say there's a major size difference with each one. We've just got to let you know, we've just got to sort of give you that rough idea. A huge carat weight, a huge amount of these if you're using these individually. Now, we are giving you these for under £10, which is crazy, Now, I'm going to explain that price tag to you. We should have been just under £20 for these, but this is what we've decided upstairs. Well, I say we, it wasn't anything to do with me. It was Hannah Oxbury, Linda. Rough cut gemstones, we've only just sort of been introducing to you. Unless you get them home and use them, you will never know how truly wonderful they are. You will never know how individual they make your jewellery. You will never know how easy they are to use and how versatile they are to use. So this price tag is simply a way of us saying, use them. Use them at this price tag, but don't expect that price tag forever. These should be just under £20. We're giving you them for so much less. You're getting a half price deal.
That's very, very good. In fact, you know what I would do with them? I would actually take a mould of 1 or 2 of them and cover them half in silver clay. to have like bead caps, but rough bead caps that match the shape.
Yes, 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 yes. How would I make that mould, Debbie?
That's polymer clay and bake it and then just put the silver clay in.
So we've got so much polymer clay coming up in today's show. That's something you can achieve with polymer clay. You need to grab this gemstone strand quickly. I know Cherry and the girls in there are going bananas for this strand. Brand new today. How many have we got left, Scott? We've only got 30 of this strand left. I'm sure they're going to sell out in the live show. Please act fast. Beautiful, rough cut, glowing garnet for your collection. A truly different strand to give you. A truly individual strand to give to you. If you want to make that polymer clay mould that Debbie was just touching on, if you've got any questions for Debbie about polymer clay or any other of the wonderful skills she's got, she's fantastic at chainmail, so many things. Text us in 60777 James Studio, followed by your message. I've just got to have a little bit of a chat with anyone who's got this strand in their basket. There are unchecked baskets online at the moment, and you are now majorly risking missing out on your strand of garnet. Check it out, or you will indeed miss out. To allow the call centre to catch up with their calls, because there are queues on the phone lines, we're going to go to a very quick break. We'll be back with a brand new in strand and with some polymer clay deals.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join us on our Polymer Clay for Beginners course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, basic canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. You will get the chance to design and craft your own pieces, which you can then take home. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for just $64.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Are you ready to shake off the snowflakes and celebrate summer? Well, how about joining us on Friday the 28th of June for our Summer Sunshine Dinner? This year we're leaving the Midlands and heading to London for an evening of glitz and glamour in order to support the Colourful Life Foundation. Overlooking the iconic Butler's Wharf, the Tower Hotel is located on the banks of the River Thames. This prestigious venue neighbours the World Heritage Site, the Tower of London, home to the Crown Jewels. Join Steve and Sarah Bennett, a host of presenters, as well as our friend and newly appointed trustee of the Colourful Life Foundation, Glenn Lehrer. There will be auctions and raffles, as well as the chance to join the Colourful Life Foundation's brand new sponsorship programme, an exciting way of directly supporting the projects that matter to you. Places are limited, so for more information or to book, please call 0845 612 2000 or email tggcball@gems.tv. See you in London.
Chandy beads are Jewellery Maker's range of 925 sterling silver beads that have been handcrafted in our workshop in the heart of Jaipur. There is an 8-stage process to craft these artisan beads. Stage 1 is the annealing process. This is when heat is applied to the sterling silver wire, then slowly cooled down in order to soften the metal to make it more workable. Stage 2. This is the pattern making process. This is where the silver wire is put onto the spindle of a rotary machine. Stage 3 is the cutting process, and Stage 4 is shaping. Stage 5 is soldering, and this is done to give firm joints to the beads. Stage 6, assembling. Stage 7 is surface cleaning. And finally, Stage 8 is the plating process, which starts with steam treatment to treating it with dilute sulfuric acid to remove the impurities and making it perfect for plating.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Let's take it down to the level of elegance and beauty. Let's make some stylish, iridescent jewellery with these gorgeous teardrops. A brand new strand for you. We're going to give it to you right now. These gizmo coils in between look fabulous already. Think bridal, think tiaras, think pendants, think earrings. When you get a strand like this, whatever you create is going to look pretty and feminine. These teardrops make the most incredible and easy flowers. I always say to you, I'm a lazy jewellery maker, and this is why I love the teardrops, because they make my life so much easier when I want to create a flower. Think about now how brooches are so in style. Think about now how the fanning and the teardrops and the tiering, so in style. Lots of 1920s inspiration out there. Even if we're flicking through our Sunday supplements this morning, cup of tea in bed, bacon sandwich, and you're looking at the styles that are out there. It's all about the Gatsby, isn't it? And I love that. Just fabulous. And I actually think that's the way films have been going lately. Even down to if you watch Django, it's all, you know, I mean, that is an amazing film, isn't it? I love that. And you know, it's all about that sort of Art Deco style at the moment, isn't it? And I love it. And I think it's time to embrace that. We've sort of been in a bit of a style limbo for the last year. And you know, let's embrace the hairstyles and the costume, and most definitely let's embrace the jewellery. And I think when people want to get involved with a trend, sometimes by doing so in their clothing and their hair, it's a little bit too much for them. But jewellery is the way that we do this. We accessorise and we get in trend via our accessories. This is definitely one of those strands. You're already on the phone lines for these ones. Now, I would say with a strand like this, this could be bridal. If the bride wants something really elegant, just one small drop, think about putting some 0.4 wire through that drill hole, wrap around the very, very tip of the teardrop, make your eye loop, wrap around to neaten up, snip it off, perfect pendant, done. Easy. Very bridal, very elegant, and you know what? Very subtle jewellery that you can create with this. This strand gives us such beauty. Now these are all the same size. Oh, it's saying graduated on there. I'd say these are all the same size, are they not? Let me see. There is just a tiny difference. A tiny difference. Would you mind if I held these up to the neckline, anybody? I just think these look like they need to be around the neckline, don't they? Even if you used all of them, Debbie, in one piece of jewellery, they'd still look subtle.
Beautiful. They're beautiful, aren't they?
I love them. They're
very
so
elegant,
subtle. Yeah. What would you do with these, Debs?
Be nice on a simple tiara, if you could wire them. I actually would just use them as you've got them around your neck there, just with simple little either gold or rose gold little beads in between. I think they look really, really pretty.
I think when you're being quite gemstone heavy with something like this, you can just keep it very, very simple. Tiny pearls in between would look cute. I wouldn't do anything majorly overpowering. I might just allow one or two of these gorgeous topaz to sneak their way in. That's another brand new strand we've got coming up for you. Oh, yeah, I'd do that. Pretty. All right, that's what I'm going to do. Oh my word. A Gems of Distinction strand going low again for you. Here's another chance for you to get involved with our Gems of Distinction collection at £12.95. Brand new today. Everybody, of course, will receive a 30-day no questions asked money back guarantee on absolutely everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. The code that you need is DFR. 54, 120 carats. Now there is ever such a slight graduation on these, 9x6 to 15x10, and you saw when they were on this 18 centimetre strand against the neckline, just a very slight tearing towards the centre and then back up. I actually, when I first saw this strand, thought these were all the same size, so very, very subtle. Now these were supposed to be launched at $14.95, but again, we're going to give you a little treat. We are all quite excited by the sunshine today. We're all in very good moods today, I must say. Everybody's happy. I think it's Debbie Bolford. She's oozing happiness this morning.
Definitely the sunshine. The sunshine.
It is, isn't it? Well, you're like the beam of sun in here today, my darling. And then we've got all those lovely jewellery makers. Cherry making us laugh because she can't see out for anything. Love her. £12.95. And our lovely Sunday experience ladies who are uber chirpy today, girls, aren't we? There they are. Give us a wave, girlies. Woo! What about a Mexican wave? That should be done. Yay! They did it, but you missed it. £12.95 for this gorgeous strand. There are queues on the phone line. Scott's just telling me, so please bear with. If you are getting an engaged tone, please hang up and redial. You should be seen to as soon as possible. Do you know what? You need to check out baskets online, and of course you can shop with us online. It's JewelleryMaker.com. Oh, we love having your company this morning. We are excited, aren't we? Let me give you, before that polymer clay, just wait a minute, Scott. Don't get impatient with yourself. Have a look. Hang on a minute. Don't run out the door without your shoes on. Have a look at what I've got for you. Have a look at this sapphire. Yesterday we bought you the most gorgeous sapphire. We're getting the best sapphire we've ever seen. I thought that the strand we had yesterday was, I said, this can't be Ceylon sapphire, I can't believe it. It wasn't, but the clarity, you could have looked at it and you'd have been, ooh, same with this. Now, we've also got a gorgeous strand of aquamarine coming up for you later on in today's show. And these are gorgeous. What another one that is really, really full of clarity. I keep thinking Scott in my ear is going, show everybody the tattoo, but he's saying, show everybody the tube. All right, I'm like, what tattoo? I haven't got a tattoo. I'm scared of needles. Isn't it gorgeous? I was always the friend that pretended, yeah, I'll have a tattoo, and always never did because I'm so frightened of needles. Went with my friend to have her belly button pierced and she went first. There was no way I was going to have that done, and I didn't. She didn't speak to me for a week because I wimped out. So I can't do that. She was like, poof, no. Look nice. No, I can't do it. I have got for you as a treat tanzanite, amethyst and labradorite, and highlight all in one tube. Oh my goodness. And they're going under £15. This is a good tube, isn't it? Don't you love the way these are packaged? I love that we're packaging them like this. Do you know what this would make the most amazing gift? And this would be nice to wrap up. Only a mother would say that, wouldn't they? That'd be nice to wrap up. It would though, wouldn't it? Well, actually it'd be nice to unwrap even more. Now, I've got for you polymer clay time. Polymer clay, are you ready for me, Bolford?
I am.
My lady, my liege. I'm going to do these ones first. I've got so much polymer clay, I don't know where to start. I'm going to start with these because they've got green in them, which is my favourite colour. Now we're going to give you a saver bundle here. If you're already into your polymer clay, you'll know readily that this is going to be a great deal. If you're not and you're thinking about polymer clay, please stay tuned. Debbie's going to be talking us through and doing some demos on polymer clay. We have free downloads on the website JewelleryMaker.com, and we have free, not free tutorials. We got tutorials that are $4.95 on disc for you that we'll send out to you on DVD. Now let's talk to you about your bundle. You have got this gorgeous green. Olive green, Spanish olive is the colour. Now I want to go a little bit Wimbledon and put the purple next to it. I've got a bit Wimbledon obsessed at the moment because it's officially summer if you're listening to the patting of tennis balls. Now I love this pink as well. This is a lovely pink, Debbie. I've got scarves in this colour. Won't be needing those today. Look at those together, aren't they gorgeous? These are all the same size. It's just the packaging that's making them look like they're taller or shorter. Then, oh, those blues and those pinks are heavenly together. Then, do you know what I love? You've got some sparklies there as well. You've got your pearl. Has the pearl got a slight, is it slightly transparent?
No.
It's not. It's a solid colour.
It's just got a sheen to it.
So it's like a white pearl then. And then you've got your silver plate, it's being called. That's really sparkly.
Very sparkly. It has mica powder in, so it does work.
So you've got like glitter, like a real fine glitter mica powder, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colours, and they are all 57 grams. No, not all of these for that. Is this a good price? $9.95 for all of these.
Oh my goodness, yes it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How
Very
much are
good
these
price.
each normally?
Depends where you buy them from.
Now
So-
I'm going to say something to you, Debbie.
What's that?
I used to do this when I was little, but it was called Fimo.
So
I don't know.
another manufacturer.
Yeah, and we've obviously got, and I used to get it from a big stationers that are on most high streets.
Yeah.
I remember then, and I was born in the 80s. I was born in 1980, so it must have been what, 86, 87, because I was little. And I remember it being quite expensive then, and my mum saying to me, "It's expensive. You can't have lots of it at once. You can have one colour."
Well, the price has recently gone up, but we haven't put
So
our
this
prices
is a
up.
great price tag.
It is, because we haven't changed our price. A lot of shops have. We haven't.
I remember it being about £3 or £4 a pack then,
No,
in the 80s.
Those are about £2.10 at the moment, and now the price has gone up on some places. I don't know what our price is at the moment. I think it's $1.90 something.
Well, you're making a £5 saving. That is actually a very decent price tag.
Excellent
when you
price.
know what you can get out of it. So I would say to anyone, if you are thinking, right, I want to do a different skill, not only because what Polymer Clay can add to your designs, but actually this is probably the lowest priced new skill that you can add, which I never even realised, because I thought these were about £5 each.
No.
Because I work here, sometimes I can come down here and there's an open pack and have a bit of a fiddle with it, which is naughty, I know. But I like it, you know? I'm going to show you, if you love Polymer Clay, we are going to show you what you can create with it. Now, Gemma Crow started off Polymer Claying. When she started jewellery making, she has a sculpting background, and I think anyone that is arty will love this already. And even if you're not, it's very easy. If you can mould plasticine as a child, you can do this, you know, and we do, don't we? When we're kids, moulding is something fun. And I will say, this is the sort of thing all children of all ages can get involved in. Now, in our household, the children range from 5 to nearly 12. Every single one of those kids, our kids, those kids, would love to do this, and they do it together. And there aren't very many things you can say as a family that all 3 children of age 8, 12, 5 are going to enjoy doing together. This is something they will enjoy doing together, and you will enjoy doing together as well. Now let's give you the next bundle. Actually, I'm going to get some of this because that's going to keep them quiet next week. Let's look at what else I've got for you. So now this white, Debbie, is really glittery. Now the sparkle on the silver is like a fine shimmer sparkle.
Yes.
This is a definite glitter. This is a party glimmer here.
It is, and the glitter will not sink into the clay. It will actually come to the surface almost when it's baked, so it will become even more glittery when you get it out of the oven.
So you've got that there, and then you've got the red. That's a striking red. Now I think it's pillar box red, that, isn't it? So you're going to use that quite a lot. It's always going to be there in your floral designs, lots of red flowers out of there.
Yes, and it's good for different times of year. Of course, it's good for poppies, it's good for Valentine's Day, it's good for Christmas. It's a stash item, really. You should keep always with your Polymer Clay, and don't forget you can mix it and make very pale pinks. Don't think you just have to use it as red.
Then I've got for you your transparent. Debbie, how am I going to use the transparent? What is that for?
That is for adding a touch of colour. For anyone who does the Millefiori course or has done it, you'll
Like
know
a
what I
smudge
mean.
of colour.
Yes, you can make things look almost transparent, really. I mean, if you put a tiny hint of colour in there, they look almost waxy. The beads and the flowers.
Yeah, I understand that. Yes, yes. Then you've got your bright orange. I love this because you can now start thinking about colour blocking. Is it important, Debbie, to get as many colours as you can into your collection?
Yes and no. Always go for your favourites. Always go for those colours you know you're going to wear, know you're going to sell. But don't forget about your mixers as well, because you can mix lots of colours.
Yeah, because you can mix the red into a pink. And how do we mix? With white or with the transparent? Which one?
It depends
or a crew?
What sort of finish you want. And with the pearl you can mix in, the white you can mix in, the translucent you can mix in with the same colour in 3 completely different tones. So you need to find your colour palette, really.
There's $7.95 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and you've got the bronze there, which is super shimmery. Can you make?
lovely.
Do you know what I'd like to see out of this bronze? Not findings like pendant bales and things. Can I make that out of those?
Yes, of course you can. Of course you can.
Well,
yes.
see, that really interests me because I would only ever thought sort of your bronze clay and your metal clays. This probably is a very cost-effective way of creating this.
Yes. Absolutely.
I didn't realise how low price it was. And if you don't need anything special apart from your own oven. You can bake in your own oven.
That's right.
I'm going to bring you a pack over, Debbie. Are we going to do this pack as well? Now, Debbie, last time you and I bought the glaze, it was pretty new, wasn't it? It was. Hasn't been with us here at Jewellery Maker for that long. Is it the glaze we had that wasn't with us for that long, or was it the paste?
The paste.
It was the paste. Now, the glaze and the paste sell out time and time again. The glaze we use for what? Is the clue in the title?
Yes.
Okay. So to give you that sort of, is it like a mystic coating almost?
No. It just seals your designs. It just puts a slight sheen onto your designs.
Now, you've got your pearls. Just to let you know, I'm so sorry if you're hearing a little bit of a rumble. It's our air conditioning, and without it, we would all be roasting. So I am ever so sorry. Our air conditioning is making a bit of a rumbling sound. So I do apologise for that for anybody that is listening, and it is annoying you. I'm so sorry. Turn it off then. We'll roast for a little bit, and then we'll turn it back on again when we're right. So you've got your pearl. There you go. I hope that's better for you. You've got your pearly. You've got your black, and you've got your raw sienna, and then like a brick colour. And look at this. Your pearl again, I like that pearl a lot. So you've got, how many, so you get 2 pearls in this, or have I just picked up 2 by accident? Should have frost white, shouldn't I? Where is the frost white? I haven't got it. Oh yeah, I have. 3 packs with that. And you're also getting the gemstones. You've got the trapezoids, and you've got the rounds. There you go. And that is, can I have the dimensions on those, please, darling? Thank you. So you've got golden obsidian rounds, and you've got your black agate trapezoids. 13 by 18 on the trapezoid, and 8mm for the obsidian. Now I'm going to give you a wonderful price tag for this, and then we're coming over to Debbie, and we're going to have a look at what you can actually create and make with polymer clay. I'm going to bring some of these over for you to play with as well, Debbie. So you can have a little think about which colours you'd like me to select.
Okay.
Now, all of this with the glaze for just £21.95. So if you want to give your polymer clay that lovely shine, that iridescence, you can. Don't forget, you've got 2 strands of gemstones, 3. And Debbie, is this something you often do, mix gemstones with polymer clay?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Now, tell me, my lady love, which colours would I like?
1 or 2 colours that you like.
Oh, no. All right, well, let's do a Wimbledon piece, shall we? I'll pick the whole bundle. That's what hang on, what was in that bundle? Pink, blue, purple, green. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there was 6, wasn't there? What else was in there? Was it what was it?
Silver. I think it was the silver.
It was the silver.
That was it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 5, were they? Let's go. Come on, Ryan Josh. Does Carol call you Ryan Josh? Does she know that's your actual name, Ryan?
No.
I know, I must start that again.
It's my actual name.
Wow! Tribal pieces. Mm-hmm. Oh, Debbie. Oh my gosh, how did you get the shape the same?
I just cut round one. I didn't have the same gemstones when we made this up. Becky couldn't get them from the warehouse because I was out and about, so I couldn't come back and get them. But so I apologise that the gemstones aren't the same, but they are
What do you mean
similar.
the gemstones aren't the same?
Because when we made the bundle up, I was disappearing off on a course, so I didn't have a chance to come back in and get the same gemstones that you've got over there.
We'll forgive you anything, Debbie
So I used the trapezoids I had in my stash at home, just slightly larger.
No, we get the idea. We get the idea.
And the gemstones are slightly larger, but again, you get the idea.
I love polymer clay. Now, you did that. Is there a sense of pride when you do something like this?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to have spent more time polishing and getting them nice, but I haven't had very much time. But
that's where the glaze would come in as well, isn't it? Would that take away the need to buff and polish?
No.
Still need to do it?
It's like if you wore a satin dress, it would show every lump and bump up.
Yeah, that's why I stay away from it.
Don't put satin and gloss glaze on something you haven't sanded, because it will show every undulation.
Right,
so it's like putting nail varnish on it. It just shows...
It shows it up,
yes.
Yeah. Isn't this wonderful?
Well, that's how to use tiny bits of polymer clay, but with your gemstones.
Now, Debbie, you've drill holed those. Did you do that with a cocktail stick, or did you do it with your Dremel?
Cocktail stick before I baked it, yeah.
Now, let's get on to see a demonstration of how exactly we can create with polymer clay.
Okay.
What have you got out there? Now, I gave you your toolkit as your early bird today, and you will notice that Debbie is using that toolkit. Scott, can you remind me again? We had a great. It's on the bottom of the screen for you there. So the tools that Debbie's going to be using are the tools that are on the screen at just $13.95. You're making a big saving. Should have been $17.95.
Really
so you've got
good
your
value.
roller. What's this?
This is just a tile, just a household tiles left over from a bathroom.
Okay.
And that's all. And you can actually pick that up and put that in your oven because it's been fired already. So
Yeah.
you can keep your design on there if you want to. So I'm going to do, first of all, show you how to do the stripe that's on these pendants. Now you'll see I've dipped this in Swelligant at the bottom, and the one next door has got Swelligant on just one side.
I can't wait to do the Swelligant.
But I've just dipped just the tips in there. But I'm going to show you how to do this sort of stripy look, just to give it a bit of a twist to it, not just layers of clay, but just give you a bit of a twist. So how do you do it? This is really, really simple. I've taken the 3 colours of clay that you get in this kit, and I've put them through my pasta machine on number 1. Now the clay rolling machine or pasta machine, whatever you want to call it, has numbers on the side and it has a dial. So number 1 is the thickest on this particular instance, and number 9 is the thinnest. So I've put it through on the thickest setting.
And you can get that polymer clay roller on our website at a wonderful price tag. They are in stock.
Yeah.
Everybody says that. Can't believe a lot of people are buying them just for their pasta as well, because I saw one in Cheltenham. It was like over £60, the same thing. How much are ours? They're ridiculous price, aren't they?
They are silly.
Well, how much are they, Scott? They're like 15 quid, is that right, or not even that?
I think they were 19.95 and then 14. I don't know.
Yeah, they're less.
Sure.
She's going to tell us exactly.
Yeah. So you take your piece of black that you've put through your machine, and I've put the pearl, and then I'm going to put the raw sienna. Okay.
I've just heard we're going to give everybody a price slash on the polymer clay roller, and it's ridiculous. Stay tuned for that.
You don't need to.
Well, I know, but he's
because you don't need to. You know?
He's a very generous kind of guy.
Anyway,
you know?
I know. So then I'm going to take my blade, and I'm going to put it at an angle, like so, and I'm going to cut the edge at a 45-degree angle, like that, okay? So when you start to roll it, that starts to fill in a gap, because anybody who's done polymer clay will know you get a gap in the middle. I'm going to turn that round, if that's all right, Ryan, so I can sort of roll towards you. Right, so start to roll, and you'll find as you're rolling, the sides will come out. Don't worry, just push them back in.
Oh, you can just squidge them in.
Just squidge them in. And then
it looks a little bit like chocolate making at the moment.
It does, like a Swiss roll. I'm going to do the same on the other side, so when I roll it up, you get that nice edge that then you just push together.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to push down with my hand, or you can use the acrylic roller if you want, acrylic sheet if you want to, just to push it down, okay?
Oh,
I've
yeah.
got a big fat cane there, and a cane is like a licorice all sort when the colour goes from one end to the other. All right, I'm just going to roll it in my hand.
I think it's like when you were little and you watched the TV programmes about how you make rock.
Yes.
That's what it reminds me of. You know when they used to throw to a factory when you were watching some kids' programme, and you'd be like, this is how rock's made. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
I'm going to prepare the pendant base before I go any further. So I've got 2 pieces of black clay, and so I make it quite thick so I can do the shield sort of shape. I've put a black, then the raw sienna, and then the black, and that's now ready to
It's lovely, that raw sienna, isn't it?
It is nice, isn't it? It's an earthy colour. So that's ready for my pendant. So what am I going to do? Out of your pack of blades, you will find you've got a stiff blade, a bendy blade for doing different designs, and you'll see you've got this corrugated blade. I'm going to use the corrugated blade on this one. So as I slice...
It gives me a different effect, doesn't it?
It does. As you slice, you start to get different designs, okay? And the more you go into your design, obviously the more striped it becomes.
I love this, it makes me excited.
All right. Now the finer your
blade?
The finer you roll your clay, the more stripes you get. I've done it quite thick because it's easier to see on TV. With the ones I've done, I actually put it through the pasta machine. When I got the 3 layers, I put it through the pasta machine on number 1 and then rolled it up, so I've got lots and lots of little stripes. But on here, it's easier for you to see the idea, okay? This is how you get a wood grain as well. So I'm going to take one of my pieces that I've just sliced off, this one here.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm just going to pop it through my pasta roller.
But that's going to get rid of the corrugations.
No, it doesn't matter. It still impresses the stripes. So you still get the stripes. These are a lot wider. Can you see that? Because I haven't.
If I'd have cut it with the regular one, I wouldn't get those stripes. You would, but it wouldn't be quite as pronounced. This just gives you a different layer. Can I turn it towards me? I can't see what I'm doing. Yeah, you do what you like,
Trying to do
Lady
it away from me, and I can't see what I'm doing. Get it straight. That's better. Let me put those two together. I'm just going to put that back through the machine and put it on a different angle. Give me some more stripes. There we go. You see, you can have it one way or the other.
And I can really
you can have
see.
a tiger print, or you can have, stripy, whatever you want. Okay. Now, if I put that on my piece of clay, I don't like the bit in the middle. This is a good thing because I think it hasn't got any stripes on it. Oh. I'm going to take that bit out. This is a good thing with polymer clay. Look, see?
Don't like you. Out you go.
Yeah. So I'm just taking that bare bit out that's in the middle. So, pop those together on your clay. Like that. Okay. And this is where your bendy
that's not going to hurt you by doing that.
No, not at all. Make sure it's the right way up, that you get a shine on the bottom where the blade is.
I know what you're doing. I can see it.
So, cut one way, okay, cut the other. All right, and then you shape it into your shield shape, like so. Now, to get something that looks good, you need to stroke it. That sounds really stupid, but to get rid of the edges, just work it with your fingers.
It's manipulation, isn't it?
Yeah, until you're happy with the shape.
Now, Debbie, I've just got to let everybody know, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. We're about to do the price slash on the polymer clay roller. For anybody out there that teaches polymer clay, which is you, this is great for your students, we're going to take it down to a very silly price tag. The original price was only $14.95. It used to be higher. We've both said we've seen them for around $60. So this is a really wonderful price tag. Manage a special deal for you today. Maybe you want to add it with your toolkit. Even though this is a heavy piece of equipment, we're only going to give you one P&P. It's only £2.95. £9.95 only until the morning, and then that will disappear, that deal. It's a great deal, Debbie, isn't it?
It is.
Now, what's the matter?
Nothing. I'm just thinking that is naughty, because that's really, really, really low.
Well, it's good for you polymer clays. We thought you'd be happy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're keeping your community happy.
Right, so
now you're using this throughout, aren't you?
I am. You wanted to do what you call a witchetty grub. I know you've seen this before, everybody, but Danny particularly likes this.
It's because I can do it, and shall I tell you why I like it, Debbie?
Why is that?
Because it looks amazing, and I can do it, and really, there's not many things that I can say like that. I did that, and it's amazing. It's probably one of the only things that I can do that looks amazing.
Oh, you are funny.
Apart from, I'm quite good at cakes.
Are you?
Yeah, I love baking. I love cooking. And everybody always says to me, "What, you like cooking?" I love it. I love it.
Right. So
I'm good at chicken soup too.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some stripes on here, and I've just put them through the machine again on number 1.
Right, so this is the machine we're doing the deal on. Yep. $9.95, lots of you coming in for this one. If you've got the polymer clay and you want the machine, you're getting a great deal on the polymer clay and a great deal on the machine today. So I think this is one of the cheapest ways to add a new technique, a new skill to your jewellery making. And my gosh, all the equipment you're getting for such great prices. It's amazing. All you need is your oven. You can use a regular baking tray as long as you designate that baking tray just to polymer clay. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Or a tile. You use a tile.
You can.
Go to a tile shop. They're a couple of quid, aren't they? Probably cheaper than a baking tray.
Give them to you if they've got one that's broken.
Back your eyelids, like they'll do anything for Debbie Bolford. She walks into a room and they're like...
Now, are you going to do this? Are you going to fold it? I've just put layers of colour.
Can I squidge it now?
Yes, and you literally fold the two edges together.
Look how sparkly these colours are.
And then start to twist.
Now I'm using the lovely colours from the first pack we gave you. Right. Now you twist all in the same direction, correct?
Yes.
And then should I fold it in half again?
Yes.
See, I'm getting good at this. Someone was making one of these the other day and I was like, me, I want to do it. So I'm going to fold it in half again like that, yeah?
You need to twist it quite a bit. Okay. Don't worry if it breaks. Doesn't matter. It's so hot.
I don't like it when it breaks. It makes me feel like a failure.
Matter. No.
We're allowed to put the aircon back on for a minute. But somebody's very. It's really annoying someone. You know when that you hear an annoying noise and it's annoying someone when they're listening. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. No, don't you think that looks like a witchetty grub when you watch The Jungle and they've got to eat it?
Oh dear.
That's why I call it a witchetty grub like that, or a cocoon.
It does really.
Are we ready?
Go on then.
Okay.
Should we cut it in half? Place that onto your tile.
How easy was that?
I know.
I mean, who
so
can't
easy.
do that?
Who can't do that, eh? Cut it in half. Do you want to open it up?
Yeah. Look, it does remind me of, it is like a butterfly, like a cocoon. Where are you? They've gone. Oh, he's gone to put the aircon on for us because we're all like, we've all gone lethargic. It's going to drop. We can't be that hot. Right, Josh, come over here. I'm going to open this right now. Ready? Ta-da! Yes, yes, yes. That's reminding me of Austin Powers.
Oh, really?
It's really 70s. I love it.
You can always see a face. Can you see a face in that?
Yeah.
I bet you can. There's a mouth down there and 2 eyes. Look, there's always a face.
Oh my
somewhere.
gosh!
Yeah.
The ghost of Polymer Clay. Do you know what? My mum, who we all know, I tell you all the time, is a complete hippie, has got this book. And you have to, it's like blotting paper, I think, I don't know. You have to put your signature across it in a special pen. She folds it in half and opens it, and that's what your spirit's going to look like, is what my mum said. And it always comes out in a face. Well, I do. Well, of course I come from a strange family. Of course. I am the product of hippies. This is what happens, hippies, when you breed.
Don't do it. Anyway. Oh dear. Yes, it's very, very easy to do. Kids love doing this. Absolutely love it. And what you have to do when you get to this stage is turn it over.
Look, I like this. It looks like a mouth.
It does, doesn't it? And then you have to put a piece of clay along the back, which acts as like sellotape or sticky tape, so it doesn't come apart, and then you can start moulding it into wherever you want.
I love it.
And that's called a lizard's tail. So it's an
not.
easy way.
It's called a witchetty grub.
Okay, it's called a witchetty grub when you're doing it. But that's a really, really simple way to do polymer clay, as you all know. Really, really simple way to do polymer clay.
And can we put that through the roller if we wanted to, or do we not want to?
Do. Would you like me to?
Well, we've got the roller on a crazy deal. Let's see what happens.
Shall we see what happens when we put it through?
Oh, the spirit of polymer clay.
Now
that's a nice bracelet.
That would look fabulous as a cuff. Now, funnily enough, I made a cuff the other day out of the aluminium that Cherry does, and I had an offcut of aluminium and just covered it in black polymer clay.
So that's it. You know your template for your cuffs.
So you know your well, yes. This one I put a texture on. But you can use the pieces of aluminium that Cherry uses.
Is it flexible polymer clay enough to have a cuff bracelet then?
Yeah, it is. It is actually. Yeah, it does move. It does move.
So I'd have thought that would break, but it doesn't.
No, quite simple to put on. So that, you see?
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love that.
You can make lots of blanks, lots of different blanks with the aluminium, and then cover them in the colours as and when you want.
This is why it's great to fusion your different skills, because one skill will lend itself to another.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Isn't this wonderful? Isn't polymer clay amazing? And so low cost.
Yeah, I love it. And then when you've got your scraps left over, say you cut that off your cuff, and you think, what on earth am I going to do with that? Well, why don't you just roll it into some beads?
And then you put your cocktail stick through them, you've got your hole.
Sticks through them, and then you've got your hole, and you've got your matching beads. I know they're just random beads, but they're still matching beads. They've still got the same colour in, haven't they? And they've still got the lovely sheen to them.
Debbie, Scott's just said, say the word Swelligant to Debbie and see what happens. Swelligant.
Love Swelligant.
Because we're going to do it in a minute, Swelligant.
Why are you? Oh,
Why? Tell us everything.
Well, I just think it just changes the look of polymer clay.
What is Swelligant? What is Swelligant?
Swelligant is a paint with metal particles in that gives a metal coating to anything you put it on, not just polymer clay. It can be onto gemstones, onto paper, onto foam, onto wood, onto resin, onto jewellery enamel, you name it, anything.
So it can make things look expensive.
Yes.
You're just saying you can put it onto wood, you can put it onto plastic.
Yeah.
Plastic or not plastic?
Yes, yes.
So you can make it look, and then it gives it the vintage look.
Old,
and that green sort of lovely vintage look.
It's lovely.
Oh my goodness, well we're coming back with that Swelligant. Don't you move a muscle.
New to Polymer Clay? Then why not come and join us on our Polymer Clay for Beginners course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, basic canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. You will get the chance to design and craft your own pieces, which you can then take home. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for just $64.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Sculpey Clay Projects DVD, full of handy tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create the Skinner blend technique, how to use the extruder tool, how to make a 3-part necklace, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
She looks like she's ready for surgery, but no. It's Swelligant that we are ready for, indeed, Debbie. What are you doing?
I don't want to get it on my fingers.
Okay, so do we need to wear gloves all the time when we're using Swelligant?
You don't have to, but if you've got nail varnish that's, the gel nail varnish, it will stick to that. So
no, we don't want it to stick to that. Now, Debbie, first of all, if anybody who hasn't ever seen Swelligant before, what I want you to do, if you don't mind, is show everybody what you can do with Swelligant. You've got some examples here. Yep. Let's see what it does and then talk about how it does afterwards.
Okay, there are loads and loads of things that you can put Swelligant onto. You'll see the designs that are on the busts here. The first one, right at this one here, is from the moulds, one of our moulds that we have on the website.
I've seen
that
this
had
one.
the bronze, and then it's verdigreed over the top to make it look old.
Verdigreed, what does that mean?
Made it go green.
With the Swelligant?
Yes.
You've Swelliganted over the top.
And then the next necklace is in this month's Making Jewellery magazine, along with the little earrings.
Created, of course, by you, Debbie Bulford.
And that's just to give a 1960s sort of look to the polymer clay, to make it look really old. The next one along is a shield. Now, I am in about 3 or 4 weeks bringing out a new range of texture sheets. My own range of products, which I'm
by
really
Debbie
excited
Bulford.
about.
What's it called?
So.
It's called So.
Yes,
I love it. So Debbie Bulford.
So anyway, and that is one of the mould. That's one of the texture sheets, rather. There's all sorts of different designs, Aztec, industrial, and all sorts of watch parts and all sorts. So that is one of the Aztec designs and the tribal designs. So that's one of my new texture sheets. And then the one right on the end was just 3 gemstones I had left over from one of the shows, and I've just dipped the bottom in the bronze Swelligant. You can't really see that very closely, but it does shine actually in the light. You don't have to cover everything. It just shows you how you can dip things.
Debbie, other mediums that I might have lying around the house or in the garden, I can see.
You may have seen these before, but I've brought them in because they do work. That's just a leaf off a tree. So come Christmas, you can Swelligant the leaves. It's a bit of bark off a tree. This is the chain you get in the kits. That's the bark.
I love that bark.
And the leaves. Yeah, see those?
Yeah.
These are
just a regular piece of bark from the garden.
These are the chains, the silver chain you get in the kits that I verdigreed.
This looks super vintage. I love it.
That's copper, and then I did some in the bronze. That's all silver chain that's been turned into different colours.
What else have we got?
Obviously, if you've got polymer clay and you want to do something wedding-y, and then afterwards you think, what do I do with it? Because it looks too nice. You can bronze them and make them look really sort of different and steampunky. You have got, I know some of you have probably seen all these before, but you've got our silver bezels.
What's that?
If you don't want a silver,
Sorry, I'm so sorry. How rude of me.
I'll show you that in a minute. Then I've put some copper around the edge. You see, I haven't completely covered it, so you can see it's still silver underneath, but you want to change the colour.
Yeah, sorry, I saw it.
That was one of our moulds. That was one of the key moulds, and that was the lock that was on the in the mould. And I've Swelligant. So that's actually jewel enamel that I've Swelliganted over the top, and that I had on a necklace.
Everything in my house would get. The cat would be Swelligant. Don't Swelligant the cat.
These are really cheap plastic buttons that you buy in
You've
big
made them look
boxes.
expensive.
And I've just Swelliganted that with the bronze.
I'm thinking
it makes it different.
Doorknob. You know, because I know it's ridiculous. We've got a chest of drawers that needs new knobs on it. Yep. That is perfect.
Yeah, I've got shrink plastic, which I did a necklace. This is just one left over. That I bronzed a little leaf. You can do all sorts of things with it.
So let's give you the opportunity to buy this, and we'll talk you through exactly what colours can do. The sealant and the primer is on screen for you right now, which are these. Now we need the sealant and the primer. Debbie, pourquoi?
Right, this is to start off with. You don't need the prep, and you don't need the sealant in some circumstances, but I always use them.
Will it make it last longer?
I'll explain why. The prep is like using sugar soap when you do the skirting boards or something at home. If I was to do something and not put prep on it, some things would react with the paint.
Okay.
It would just go into balls. You know, it goes into like little oil on water.
Yes,
it would just separate. Whereas if you put prep on it, straight away the first coating will stick.
Right.
It gives like a tacky finish to it.
So actually it'll save you money by...
It will, because you only need one coat, okay? The sealant, that you can use on polymer clay. It's a completely matte varnish, so you can use that on polymer clay as your varnish. Because we have satin and gloss on the website, we don't have a matte. This can substitute as your matte sealant to a matte varnish. This just seals the paint and the varnish and the patinas onto your item. It means that the rust isn't going to come off on your clothes or what have you, and it also seals mica powders in and things like that.
Fabulous. So we just dab it on, do we?
You do. I'm just going to take, these are some of the designs that we did at the NEC when we were demonstrating. This is some of the jewel enamel we had left over, all right? Just to show you, this is old jewel enamel, okay? And we did some flowers at the NEC and some bits and pieces, and this is what was left over, and I just picked up the scraps thinking I could use them, like something like this. So there you've got the prep. Now you could leave it to dry. I'm just going to pop that down for a second.
Use a hairdryer or anything like that?
No, I wouldn't. I would just leave it to dry in 5 minutes, less than that. But I'm going to use the paint straight onto this now.
Okay. Before you do that, I'm going to get whichever paint you're going to use, I'm going to give to everybody. Have we got the silver? We got the metallics?
You have. You've got the silver, that one in the front there.
This one here?
Yep.
Okay. So it's a trio. So you've got the... what's this? The darkening patina. You've got the iron.
And
no, this is the black. This is the wrong one, is it?
The shield that I've done there has got all three on.
Which one is it? Blood ox red.
That's the right one. That's the one we need for this.
Oh, this is the right one.
That's the one we need for this. So I've put on the prep. I'm now going to put on the silver. Now you can use a scrubbing brush. A foam pad that you use, to clean plates and things if you wanted to. I've just bought a brush because it's easier to get into all the crevices, because I knew I was going to do something quite intricate like this.
Sorry, Scott's just asking me, Jenny, did you put this bundle together yourself just by grabbing stuff? No, Scott, I didn't. This was put together as a trio. Okay, he's all right. He's confused.
So there is the one coating of silver, and while that just dries for 5 minutes, should we talk through the other coatings?
Yes,
I can
please.
show you. Just for a couple of minutes while that dries.
So Debbie, we're getting 2 ounces of the iron and 2 ounces of the darkening.
Yes.
I've got the metal coating there, and I've got the dioxide charcoal black.
Yes.
Explain the difference between all three of those.
So you put the paint on first.
Yeah.
Then you put the darkening on, which makes it look like a dark, old piece of metal.
It's funny that it's that colour and it's going to darken it.
I know. It's all the chemicals. They're all the same. And then you've got the dioxide. These dioxides you can use as sort of like an alcohol ink actually on the aluminium if you wanted to as well. So that doubles over. But these you can put into the crevices. So if you can imagine that you verdigreed something, you rusted something, but you wanted it to just look really, really old, then pick up the colour, the green in the verdigris, or in this, the darkening, it goes slightly charcoaly black, and pop into the crevices, and then it looks really, really old. So it depends what look you want it to have.
We've only got 100 of these, and Debbie, last time we bought Swelligant, it sold out in a heartbeat. So if you've been thinking about Swelligant for a long time, I mean, it's been a real buzzword here at Jewellery Maker Towers ever since Debbie discovered it from the USA, and it is really popular in America, and we know they're very hot on their crafts over there. They love their crafting.
Absolutely love it.
This is what the USA market are going bananas for. So grab them while you can. We only had 100, of course, we've got far less than that right now. So Debbie, what stage are we at now? You put your paint on, which was the metal coating.
So this should be left for sort of 15-20 minutes, but I'm going to put a second coating on. The patina is what's going to change the colour of it, reacts on wet paint. So you have to...
So it has to be wet?
It has to be wet for it to work, okay? I'm just going to wipe my brush.
I like all the names for it. Now, is this important? Wiping your brush in between, is that important?
To be honest, at home I wouldn't use the same brush.
Okay, fine. So, what kind of brush are you using? Just a regular paintbrush from a paint store?
Just a really cheap child's
one
paintbrush.
From a cheapie. Yep, I know. Yeah.
Really, really cheap one. Not that it goes hard or ruins it or what have you. It's just that better just to use that.
Yeah, for one thing.
Now I'm going to take the patina. This is the darkening. Okay. You don't need very much of it. You can...
So this is what we need it to be wet for?
Yes.
Is that correct?
That's right.
Okay.
Now, if you can get the camera on this, I don't know if I can pick it up when you get close enough. It's easier if I pick it up. Probably get closer. If you watch
if
I put this on, don't know if it will start to change colour or not. No, it's not.
Yes, no, it is, look.
It's taking the paint off. Actually, I need to leave this to dry. It's probably going to take the paint off. It's starting to go slightly black.
Yeah, I can, honestly, it is working. I can see it.
You see slightly black in that area. I'll take another flower and I'll redo it and you'll come back later in the show, but you will see it will start to go black. If you can pass me that shield, would you mind passing me the one that's on the bust there? Okay, if I pop that down a second. And you see in the crevices here, this has got the silver on, and I've put the darkening into the crevices so you can see
to make it look like an ancient,
Yeah? And then when that was dry, I got the mica powder and just rubbed over the top, so I highlighted the top.
How fabulous. Swelligant, very, very popular. A lot of the stock of this has now been allocated, $16.95 for this trio. So we're going to give you some different colours now. Which one shall I go for, Debbie, do you think?
Well, you choose, because you've got lots of packs there.
I'm going to go for the blood red.
Okay, can I just grab my bag from under the box?
Please do.
Sorry,
I'm going to give you the charcoal black dioxide. These are all dioxides, and your indigo dioxide. So you've got the 3 different colours. Remind me again what dioxide does, Debbie.
Can you see in this pendant, this has had the iron coating, and then I've darkened it again, and then rubbed into the crevices the red blood.
I can see it, yeah, there.
Just to highlight it. You see that? That's
I love
little roses, and it just makes it look really gothic.
Gothic, that's what it is. Very, very, it's kind of like a pewter colour.
It is, and it is really, really popular at the moment.
And what's this? Is this just a piece of tubing? Is it polymer clay?
That's polymer clay, that's all polymer clay.
How fabulous is that?
So you can make things look really, really old or really contemporary, or if you don't want to put the darkening on or the patina, then just leave it as a bronze, a silver or a copper or what have you, but you can make things look really, really different.
So this trio, and this is going to last you a long time. You're only dabbing it on, aren't you?
Oh, absolutely ages.
Going at a great price, like a £14.95. Very, very busy on those phone lines today. One of 2 ways in which you can come and grab Swelligant. Fresh out of the USA, brought to you exclusive, we believe, to the United Kingdom through us, the Jewellery Maker.
Yeah, a couple of people now since we've imported it since Christmas, but we were the first people,
First people to bring it to you. 0800 644 655 on the phone lines or the w's.jewellerymaker.com if you're shopping with us online. Now, Debbie, the thing I want to do, and I don't know whether, is make the green effect. How do I do that?
Okay.
Have I got a pack to do that with?
I think we're selling all the colours together.
These ones, yeah.
Those, I think.
So it'll be this deal
so
here.
So take the paints. These paints, it's a good deal actually to get all 4 paints together. That's fantastic, because you can do whatever colour you want then.
Can you give us an example of what I can create with these 4 paints?
Okay. The paints are your first step. That is the first step in any of this Swelligant at all. So, for example, the brass is what I've used on the rose.
So this rose here that is featuring in this month's
Making Jewellery magazine.
Making Jewellery magazine.
It's done with the brass.
It's done with the brass. If you've got the Making Jewellery magazine from this month, then you are going to want to be able to create this look.
Yes.
Trying to find another word to I'm just going to copy it. It's amazing, and maybe you've seen it and thought, I want to be able to do that. We're going to give you the opportunity to get the paints. It's called Swelligant. It's an amazing system that will allow you to create vintage looking pieces, will allow you to change the look of your polymer clay, of your metal, of your plastics, of your gemstones. In fact, there's ever such a lot you can do with Swelligant.
Absolutely.
And I just wanted Debbie to show us how we create that sort of green effect. Let's give you, for $19.95, 1, 2, 3, 4 of your colours. Now you get your brass, your iron, your silver, and your copper. So all of the precious metal colours, lots of you on for this one. They're very, very popular. Don't forget 1p&p all day long for that $2.95. If you bought the clay roller at $9.95 today, which was the lowest price tag we've seen for the clay roller, really great deal. Still only 1p&p you're going to pay. So the iron, the bronze, the silver, and the copper for you. WGC54. So Debbie, how are we going to use these?
This is the copper. I've used so much of this.
Is the copper the one you use? So this is how we this is how we created the flower that is in this month's Making Jewellery magazine.
This is literally scrap clay. You can see the bottom of the back of that. It is honestly scrap clay.
Yeah.
So then you take your paint and paint it onto your flower. Obviously, it's not going to react with anything but wet paint. So paint it on as liberally as you want to, either using a paintbrush or a sponge. I'm just going to pop that down on the tile again.
Okay.
And then I need to take my verdigris. Just clean my paintbrush.
Verdigris is the blue stuff, isn't it? Is that it?
There are various.
No, that's patina. What's verdigris?
Verdigris is the type. You've got Tiffany green rust. You've got darkening and you've got the verdigris.
I like the green rust. I like that. Which one's verdigris?
This one's verdigris. That's the bright green that you've seen.
Yeah, I love that.
This I'm going to drop onto the wet paint. Now, I don't know if you can see the change. I don't know if you can see the change in colour, but it will start to change.
And as it dries, that's when we get the effect.
You see it starting?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love it. I need it. I want it.
Now, when you like the amount of rust you've got on there, I mean, this is a heart that fell to pieces ages ago. It was jewellery enamel, and the end fell off.
Horrid. Heart that fell to pieces.
The end fell off, so I wired it back on.
You will not break my heart.
You see, it is jewellery enamel on the back. You see, it is jewellery enamel, and I verdigrised the front of it. And then when I liked the finish, before it went any further, I dropped it in water.
Why?
Because I didn't want it to go like that.
I like that.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I think I'd put something else on top of it now, like the, you know, the face, kind of like a Medusa. I'd like to do, and that in the background.
But you can see the difference. It will really go crusty like this. It really will. If you leave that overnight. So
do you know what that reminds me of? And this is going to sound crazy because I think I'm the only person who's ever watched this film, Return to Oz. Where Oz has fallen down and everything's all rusty, and those beautiful dancing ladies and the fountain. I watched it because my dad did it, and I've got TikTok at home. Do you know that? So I watched that, and it reminds me of all of that. Yeah, it's quite a good film.
You can see the flowers starting to turn green already. You see that starting to turn already?
Isn't it gorgeous?
And that's the chain that I did, and then obviously that's the darker colour. Again with the verdigris.
It's so
when you get to how you want it to be, I'll probably put it into water now and just stop it. Just stop the reaction.
It won't do anything. Sort of. If I put that into water, will it stop the paint drying? Is it going to be okay?
No, it's fine. You just dip it into water and just put it onto one side.
So quickly, just have a pot of water. Don't sort of immerse it under the tap or anything.
You can do, but if you tap, will probably wash it off. But just put a little pot of water, dip it in, put it on your tray, and then that will stop the reaction. Okay. And then if you want to, you can highlight bits and pieces with some mica powder and make it look a little bit different.
I just love this, Debbie. I just love it.
Well, it's just something different, isn't it, I think?
But it's not just that. It's not because it's different. It's because it's beautiful. It's because it looks incredible. It's because there is no way I would think in a million years I could create something like this.
Well,
but now you're opening a window.
Well, if anybody does steampunk jewellery, if you have some watch parts and make them really rusty, or keys, this can go straight onto metal. Obviously, if you've got a metal key, you don't need the paint. You just need the patinas, because obviously that will react with the metal.
It reacts with the metal on its own. You don't need the paint.
No, not with that.
God.
So that's one of our pendants that were on the website. That's silver on the back. You see that silver? I think we had this for a while. That I've just rubbed with a patina for the rust, and it's just rusted the front. See?
See, that's the sort of thing now that would look great on a doorknob or something like that. If you,
yeah, it would actually.
You fixed it onto
there. If anybody
there.
gets into steampunk jewellery, you know, get some watch parts and rust them and make them look really, really old. Polymer clay, you can get some of my texture sheets I've got coming very soon. I've got watch parts, and you can make those in polymer clay and then rust them and make them look like metal. There's lots of things you can do. You can use these on doorknobs, you can use this on door handles.
These would make beautiful handles. Do you know what? Have you ever been in one of those lovely shabby chic boutiques? There's a lot in Hertfordshire where I live, and there's a lot of them in Cheltenham, so I'm thinking they're everywhere now. How expensive for a doorknob? Like, we went to have a look, we were looking at silly things like drawer knobs, because Mia's drawers on her, the wooden ones have come off, and I said, let's do something nice with those, put some really pretty ones in. Went into one of these little shabby chic shops. For one, they're like £8. I was like, crikey, that's expensive.
When I did the question and answer after a show a few weeks ago, lady, that's one of her questions, can I use this on my cupboard doorknobs? And yes, you can.
Yeah, that to me that now appeals, because I mean these are very sellable items as well, aren't they? Shabby chic is everywhere.
And things like that, you know.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing what you can do with this, and you can do it on shells, do it on gemstones, anything at all. Card, foam, rubber, anything can be Swelligant.
So what have we got on screen right now, Scott? Them blue ones? It makes me laugh.
You've got the patinas.
Them blue ones. Those
You've got the patinas that have the reaction. This is the chemical side of it. I would say.
Are these all the same, Don? Oh no, they're not.
No, they're all completely different. All give different looks. This is the chemical side of it. Christy Friesen imported this or invented this because it was made basically from plant particles, a lot of the paint and what have you. Obviously, the blue ones are chemicals. It has a chemical reaction because they have got chemicals in. So do take care. Don't let children play with them. They're not little drinks, they are chemicals. So these I would be careful with children around.
Put them in an ice
Always
box and away.
supervise.
And do we need to store these in any kind of particular manner?
As long as they're not frozen or
in direct sunlight.
No. Same as anything, same as polymer clay or anything really. But do remember these are chemicals. They won't harm your hands, but I put my gloves on because I didn't want my nails ruined.
Okay, so we've got the three different looks. We've got the gold green verdigris, we've got the Tiffany green rust, and we've got the darkening. So that darkening giving us that sort of look of pewter almost, that really aged look.
That's right.
And these are essential if you want to create that look.
If you want to give that look, of something really old, something really vintage.
I love it. It's the shabby chic look.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic at £12.95. Can I use these on their own if I don't have any Swelligant and I just think I want that darkening? Do I need Swelligant with it, or can I use these on their own?
It has to be metal. It only reacts with the metals.
Okay.
So
if I want it on polymer clay, use the Swelligant, then this on top.
Absolutely. And then if you want to go even darker into the crevices, then use some of the oxides.
What an exciting day today is. £12.95 for this trio. One more that I haven't given to you yet is the metal, the patina and the dioxide, the indigo dioxide, the darkening and the copper. So this is a great starter pack.
Oh yes,
actually.
Absolutely. The copper is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You've got the darkening, which makes it look old, and then you've got this beautiful vivid blue. Now if you look in all the shops now, you'll see this electric blue clothes everywhere.
I love that colour.
It's just everywhere. And it's always teamed with like an orange.
Yeah,
the orange
colour
and the
blocking.
blue. This would be perfect to make all your copper looking jewellery. Have I got a sample of the copper? That's the sort of look on the side of the pendant there. That's the copper. Oh, it's got blue in it anyway, look. That coppery sort of colour. Team it with your denims and perhaps do something with quite a deep pattern, and then into the crevices, just with a very fine paintbrush, put a hint of the blue. Oh, look gorgeous. I'd love to see some of the Wall of Fame designers using this.
I need Swelligant, I need it, not just for my jewellery making, for my house,
well, a chap at the NEC,
for my clothes, everything.
Were you there the last day of the NEC?
Nope, the last but one.
There's a chap who came to the NEC who liked to do, what do they call it, medieval sort of jousting and fighting and that sort of thing, yeah? And he'd got some beautiful leather cuffs and he put some heavy chainmail onto it and he'd rusted it and he said, have you got any Swelligant? And we hadn't got any there, and I happened to have some samples, and I gave him some samples and said, I want some pictures. So I still want some pictures if you're out there.
Hey, we want pictures.
But he's aged all the chainmail with the Swelligant to make it look old. So when he does this medieval traditional stuff,
yes, that's the sort of thing I like. They have a lovely big country manners, don't they?
Yeah.
And they all dress up. I love that kind of thing.
So anything like that, you can age your chainmail and make it look really old.
£14.95. How wonderful is it that you're getting this is a starter pack, $14.95. So today I think we are giving you opportunities to start a new technique in polymer clay and give it a new effect with the Swelligant. And I think at one of our lowest price tags for any new technique that you can offer into your jewellery making. You know what? I cannot wait to see your Wall of Fames, and right now that's exactly where we're going to go.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Oh, vintage. Let's stay on that sort of theme, shall we? Look at these beautiful, beautiful pearls.
They're lovely.
They are gorgeous. With the rose gold, number 42. Beautiful. And this is from Hazel in Durham, and Hazel says, this is my final wall of entry concerning my niece's wedding. This is the necklace I made for her surprise wedding present. For her surprise wedding present, a personal gift, all JM goodies, rose gold plated pyrite and pearls. She loved it and wore it to breakfast. Hazel from Durham. Hazel, they're gorgeous. How sweet is that?
That's beautiful.
And she'll keep that forever because you made it for her, you know.
That's gorgeous. This is number 44. This is from Georgina. It said, hi all at Jewellery Maker. I haven't entered for quite a while as I have been really poorly and frustrated as I have having ideas but not been able to make anything. Oh, I'm really sorry. So, here is my design. A simple bracelet made with single black pearl and Rayburt moonstone, labradorite, sterling silver findings and Australian opal chips. Oh God, look at that. Isn't that absolutely
I love opal, I do.
Gosh. The design is simple and I like to think that... Design is simple and I like to think of it as a way to let the beautiful gemstones speak for themselves, as they all have stunning optical properties. Lots of hugs from Georgina. That is beautiful.
It is gorgeous, isn't it? I've got those lily beads.
Oh.
I can Swelligant them.
I think she did the other day, didn't she, when she was on? Just dipped the bottom in them.
Who did?
Was it Christy or did Linda do that? I'm not sure. Really nice.
Number 41, June in Halifax. Hello all at JM, here is my latest entry to the Wall of Fame. I think this is elegant in its simplicity. The earrings would have been a bit too big for me, but I have had so many compliments. The girls at work can't wait to see what I will be wearing next. Love to all, June in Halifax. Well done, June. Gorgeous. Number 41.
This is number 43. I like this. I like the colour. Well,
get me big head in there.
Oh yes. This is from Star Thorley.
Ash Thorley.
Ash Thorley. I'm not sure. In Chichester. You know who you are. Hi guys. Here's my entry for this week. It's an apatite chips and gizmo necklace. And my first use of a gizmo, I have to say, and I'm very proud of it, and so you should be. Everything from JM, of course. Thank you for cheering me up every day and lifting my spirits with your little quirks. Best wishes, Star Thorley in Chichester. That is lovely.
Well done,
the colour
Star.
of that.
I've got number 40, very tribal and with fluorite.
That's
beautiful. Look at the colours, very fresh. Morning everyone, loved the aventurine so much I had to order the similar shape you had the other day. It looks better in reality along with the ruby zoisite and fluorite earrings. I can't wait to see your items on Monday. Does it begin with FP? Does it? I don't know. Does it, Scott?
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
What is it, Scott? Is it secret?
Can't tell you.
Can't tell us.
I'd have to kill you if I told you.
Oh yes, I
You
know
can
what it
try
is.
and kill me, Scott. You can try.
Whisper. I can whisper.
Oh yes, yes, it is that. Yes, I've heard you hear that. Have a good bank. I already knew that. I'm very excited. Oh, by the way, we did let that cat out of the bag in the evening show the other day. Yeah, have a good bank holiday. I told you, don't ever tell me a secret. You know what? Here's another secret I'm going to let out of the bag. This tube of tanzanite, iolite, amethyst.
The flash is coming from that. It's gorgeous.
Labradorite. It's coming up after the break. It's going under £15. You need to be in it to win it.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
Welcome back. It's time to give you that tanzanite, iolite, labradorite and amethyst gemstones that are deluxe. All packaged beautifully, all singular, all beautiful. If you think bead scoops are fantastic, here is another new trend I have got for you. Beautiful individual gemstones. Have a little look at these. I'm just trying to ask for a white sponge board, and instead of asking for it, I'm going, just ask for it, because you all think, what's she doing, that strange girl? Now, Ryan Josh is back at me going, I'm like, no, Ryan, no, not hand puppets. Oh my gosh, Debbie, look at these. We should really put these on the overhead camera, you know. Look at these. Oh, so much tanzanite. Come on. The most incredible labradorite. I can't show you that labradorescence from this angle, can I? It's really, really a stunning bundle. You're on the phone lines already. Now, this bundle is going to go under £15. You do have a random amount, but always the same weight that everybody's going to get. And you will always get tanzanite, a very decent amount of tanzanite. You'll get some amethyst, you'll get some labradorite, and you'll get some iolite. Some very, very exclusive gemstones for your collection. This is a deal we're about to do that we shouldn't do. It is naughty. We're being a bit naughty today. We're being very naughty today. I'm just going to try and get the tweezers out for you. Already 100 of these have been allocated on the website. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going to show you something. Oh, look at the size of this piece of tanzanite and this one. Look at the quality. They are all drilled. Do you know what? You can treat them as individual gemstones and do what Joe did, can't you, the other day? Debbie, why would this be an absolute treat? It's all right, darling. Why would this sort of thing be an absolute treat for you?
I think because you don't know what you're going to get when you open it. It's a bit like the polymer clay, isn't it, really? It's like a little package that you think, oh, what's in there? Because you can't see what's in there. I just think it's stunning. Nice to get a combination as well of the gems. Something completely different. And
the fact that you get tanzanite, is this something that would appeal to you? Look how much I've got in mine.
Oh yeah, of course it would. It's beautiful.
Tanzanite, of course, is one of the world's most popular gemstones, a one-location gemstone, a triachroic or a pleachroic gemstone that gives us more than one colour, said to be 1,000 times rarer than the diamond. You've got Tanzanite, a precious gemstone, gorgeous blue gemstones. Oh, it's going under £15. Now, this shouldn't be happening. We should have been giving it you for $19.95. I'm going to be really honest with you here. Paula is on a boat. She's in Barcelona right now. Scott's being naughty. The labradorite, I'm going to put it in my hand. I need to show you the labradorite, and I'm really struggling because the quality is exceptional. This is just half the scoop I'm showing you here. Look how many gemstones. Look at that labradorite. This has got to be one of the most exclusive collections. Already 200 of these have been allocated. Yesterday, they sold out. We gave you the individual gems of distinction. Today, we're giving you precious gemstones, blues and purples, all drill hole. Most of these are cabochons. The day before that, we gave you, what was it but the day before with Vicky? And they sold out. I'm pretty sure this is going to sell out. Already 200 have been allocated. Brand new today, packaged beautifully for you. Going under £15, and not by a little bit, my jewellery making friends. £9.95. You have got a big under £10 for all of this. Debbie, what an amazing introduction to your bead scoops. I mean, this is a step up from the bead scoop, isn't it?
Yeah, this is absolutely, this is a completely different level. Completely different level. I love that.
What about the price tag? £9.95. How wonderful.
That's just ridiculous, isn't it?
It is.
Silly.
It's brilliant. Look at all of these gemstones. So you get about the same as that you get in a bead scoop. Look at these. Oh, they're gorgeous. I love these deep colours. And again, with your Swelligant, they're going to look fantastic because you've got labradorite in there. Tanzanite, really? For under £10? This really is a fabulous addition to your collection. I'm so happy to be bringing it to you at this price tag. The code that you must use, GBGK42. If you're experiencing engaged tones on the phone lines, we are very busy. Please hang up and redial. I don't want anybody missing out on this because when everybody goes bananas when they get theirs home on Facebook, you're all gonna go, you're gonna kick yourself for not getting it. When everybody says how wonderful theirs were and you were thinking about it but you didn't quite make the commitment, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. That's for thinking. Right now is for action. There are big queues on the phone lines. You can shop online if you need to, or the www.jewellerymaker.com. Don't forget, if you are calling us from your landline, that 0800 number is a free phone number. Now, we're really fast approaching a sellout on these. How many have we got left, Scott? Oh, we've got double figures. You've got to be quick. Already over 300 now have been allocated. I can't believe this. You're going bananas for these, and that's it. Once they're gone, they're gone. Hannah Roxbury was telling us last night that these take months to create. Selecting, but when we get the gemstones in, they all go through quality control, and we really look at all of them. And the ones that really are so individual, so different, get plucked out of those strands, out of that bundle, and they get placed into these deluxe tubes for you, so you know you're getting the creme de la creme of each gemstone. This is wonderful. Isn't it wonderful? I can't believe. What are you going to make with it? You can afford to be really gemstone heavy with the creations that you do put together because you're getting such a wonderful price tag. I'd buy 2 of these. For under £20, I absolutely would. There are 4-minute long queues on the phone lines. Please bear with them. It's so worth it when you get this home. It's a free phone number, don't worry. You know what? Check out baskets now if you're online. We are very fast moving towards single figures for this tube, and I know you're not going to want to miss out. Goodness gracious me. I love it. Absolutely love it. Look at that. Amelia's loving these as well. Would you put them all together, Debbie Belford?
I don't know. I don't think I would, actually.
Would you pick out the bits of tanzanite?
I would. Yeah, I think I would spread it with some little silver beads. And even my challenge, some of the lovely gemstones in my challenge, with the sparkle as well to go with the flashes look gorgeous.
Can I show everybody this on the overhead camera just quickly? Look how amazing these all are. Yeah, is that all right? Can I take them over? Sorry, I know I'm being the diva today, but that's the way it's going to be from now on in. All right? They don't call me Mariah Cleary for nothing. All right, my surname's Cleary, do you get it? Mariah Cleary. Yeah, never mind. Can you see all of these wonderful gemstones? Look at that.
They are beautiful, aren't they? The colours in here are just...
You can't see that. I want to show everybody these colours. Torch again. Where's the torch? Oh yeah, get close to you, Amelia. Get close to us. Come on. In you go, Amelia.
Let's
oh, nearly had it. There you go. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful.
They are.
I love it. We're all like, woo! Don't let them go anywhere. I need this. Right now, you need to check out baskets. They're screaming in my ear. I've got to get back there. Aren't they bossy to us, Debbie?
They are.
They are. I'm going back over. Thanks for the lend of your velvet cushion. Now, I feel like I'm delivering something to a prince. Are you ready? Sorry, Amelia. Shall I trot on over? What am I doing? I'm just shaking up the neighbourhood as usual. Right. As per... says Ryan, we have got a brand new kit. How am I going to put these back in here, Amelia? La 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 la. In it goes. Hello, Scott.
I was going to do it for you.
Oh, you were going to do it for me? What? You were just trying to get on the camera again. Look at him. That's what he's trying to do. He's wearing my T-shirt that I want. That peacock T-shirt. Did your girlfriend buy you that?
Yes,
I love Ruth. I just heard her come down here.
Yeah.
She's lovely. She's got good taste. I can tell that wasn't something you'd buy because it's nice. Now, only joking. Right. It's peacocks with a padlock on it.
Yeah. Wow.
You know I love peacocks. Now, have a look. Now, Debbie, there is a curious strand within these strands, and I know there's a reason for it. As a jewellery maker, I'm going to be pushed out of my comfort zone. There's wood in here, and we haven't seen any wood beads for ages now. So many of you bought the leather cord. So many of us bought that leather cord. Isn't it wonderful? Did you get any?
Good. Yeah, really good.
Did you? 5 minutes, doesn't it smell amazing? I love the smell of leather. Well, because it smells like saddles to me, and that makes me happy. Have a look, because you've got the wooden beads in there. Now, the curious strand to me is this one, because I would absolutely, certainly, and definitely put these together. I'd put these together, maybe. We'd put anything with the wood, wouldn't we? But do you know what? Do you know what the thing about this is? You've got the nice, rich tones, but then you've got a strand that you can create something delicate. This strand is almost to give you a little taster, perhaps, of other gemstones that we can offer you and other tones that we can offer you here at Jewellery Maker.
I think the oranges and the purples go well together, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They do.
See, the oranges, purples,
yes.
and greens go well together. So don't always think when you get these sort of kits with 3 or 4 strands in, I've got to use everyone together. Just put the ones together that are meant to go together. Just...
Now, you can restrand it. Quartz All Stars, as named by Anne on Facebook. You've got your black and red agate ovals. They're 18 by 25 millimetres. Your Robbleswood round beads, they're 5mm, 30 carats. I like that Robbleswood. Am I saying that right? Robleswood or Robbleswood? It's singular B. It's probably Robles. Robles. Your red agate faceted rounds are 4mm. Now, you've also got 100 findings with this kit. They are gold. You've got a metre of chain, 9-carat gold on e-coated copper. You've got those 2 toggle clasps, 1 heart, 1 round, eye pins, head pins, jump rings. You've got your crimp bead. Your crimp bead covers your balls. You've got 3 pairs of shepherd's hooks, 2 chandeliers, and a bolt ring and the matching jump ring. Look. You know what we're going to do? A crazy price tag. SBG C76. Now, these kind of price tags, Scott was producing me last night in the Late Show. He's obviously gone bananas. Actually, I will say Hannah Roxbury went a bit mad last night.
Did she?
Yeah, because you know what? In our day shows, Hannah Roxbury is one of our managers here now. And when we do silly prices, she rings up and goes, do you understand how long it took me to get that in? And you've just given it away. She gets really cross. And then, so last night, she started off getting a little bit cross like that in the day show. By the evening show, she was going, let's do a competition, let's give away £10. And we're like, are you mad? And she was mad. She's gone mad. It's official. Hannah Roxbury has gone mad. I have that effect on people. Yeah. I mean, you can imagine my poor mother. Look at these. We're going under £20. No, we're not. We're going under £15. £14.95. Do you know what? If you are brand new to jewellery making, welcome to Jewellery Maker. We're making it possible for you to start up your new hobby, maybe a new business for under £15. Get yourself creating. We're going to give you some inspiration with the gorgeous Debbie Bolford. Maybe you want to mix this up with your polymer clay. Great colours to go with your polymer clay and your Swelligant. You get your monofilament, your beading thread, and your bead and your elastic. 100 findings. Great introductory price tag. But that's not all you're going to get if you're brand new to Jewellery Maker. You'll also get a step-by-step DVD. You'll also get a book, a free JM book, and you'll get a JM Hub magazine every month. You'll also get all the information on tutorials and workshops. Please click to like our Facebook page. The Facebook family are there to help you all the time. Fellow jewellery makers just like us that are all different stages of jewellery making. Once a week we have our marketplace as well. Is it once a week we're doing that? Where you can promote your designs for sale. So that's another thing that we're doing for you if you are starting jewellery making as a business. Now I will say to anybody out there that starts jewellery making, it really is a wonderful business. It really is fantastic to do something we love and make a career out of it, isn't it? Because how many people can say they absolutely love their job?
Not many.
Amelia went, we can, not many can, not many can. Jewellery makers, if you're doing something you enjoy, gosh, you know what, make a living out of it. Because it's wonderful, and there are so many ways in which you can do that. You can get involved with a kit for under £15, everybody. Let's get over to that luscious lady. Lady B, are you ready for me?
I am indeed.
Over I come. I'm gonna trot. That was more a walk. Debbie Bolford, these colours are so DB. Oh, I love what you've done.
Thank you.
And you've done 2 different looks, that's what I would do. Because I wouldn't have mixed it. I was honest from the start. I wouldn't have mixed that one strand with the others.
No, I have mixed 1 or 2 of them, but not very many, I have to say.
That. Look at this. See, this is why I love you. You're brilliant at the ladder weave. You see a gemstone and you know that it should be the ladder weave.
I just thought, you know, that would be good for teenagers, good for...
Is that ladder weave or is it...
no, it is.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry I interrupted you. I'm so sorry.
No, not at all. Be good for men. I mean, I put some gemstones on the back, so you wouldn't do that for a gentleman, but...
I love that.
It is nice. Nice and light and easy to wear in the summer. Fabulous.
I love it all. This is great. So Debbie Bolford with a tassel. These earrings are gorgeous. These earrings are gorgeous. 2 different looks.
Completely different looks. But that's why I like this kit.
Yeah, that is right.
You can get 2 completely different looks. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's just over £2. £2 an item. £2.
So Debbie, I'm selling my jewellery on. I'm going to make a big profit off this on the price tags. I mean, if I sold everything for £5, which is crazy.
I know.
You'd make a profit.
I know.
Jewellery making parties. That's my idea of where I want to go with my jewellery, because there's going to be cheese and wine, and because not just
cake, probably.
Not just that, but you know, when you go and you do this jewellery making party, the people that are there know you're there, and it's not like you have to really fight for the attention against other jewellery makers. You are the jewellery maker there. People are there to buy your jewellery.
Yes, make it a social event in an evening. But this sort of kit you can buy and you think, okay, I can get 2 or 3 different styles out of one kit. I can get the beachy, lovely, the beachy look for, you know, teenagers. I can make surf jewellery, and I can do this, and then I can make something for me and something for my mum, and it spans the age gap, I think.
£14.95. Probably one of the lowest price tags we've ever. I'm being one of those American girls I was talking about when I used to work in America. Come on, that's what they do.
Very good.
I'm not very good at it, am I? That's probably why I never made a career out of that. You know, £14.95 is your price tag.
Knock me over.
Sorry.
Fine. I'll just bounce back again.
I'm sorry. You know what? Profit maker.
Oh, absolutely. Complete profit maker. I mean, who would buy that necklace there with the beady beads, the purpley one?
Me.
Who would buy that for £2?
No, I would buy it for £7 or £8.
Oh, more than that. I'd put sort of £10, £15 on that if I was doing a party.
Major profit. Well, I'm looking at what I was thinking about how much I paid for the kit, which is silly.
No,
don't do that.
No, it's your time.
Don't do it.
It's your gemstone. It's your time and gemstone. I mean, that's beautiful. Where would you buy in a shop that for £10? You wouldn't, would you?
No, you wouldn't.
No.
These are genuine gemstones. That's
Exactly.
amethyst, by the way.
I know. Ridiculous. So why undersell yourself?
Sorry. What did you just say, Scott? Never undersell yourself.
I think they're pretty, really pretty.
I love that. These are gorgeous. Aren't they gorgeous?
Now, I've mixed all the strands in there, but besides the large strand, obviously. I've got the little tiny ones, and I've got the wooden ones.
The green goes really well with the wooden ones, doesn't it?
Really pretty.
They're beautiful.
They are pretty, aren't they?
Have a look at this. We're not seeing a technique?
No.
You've had enough, have you?
No, we haven't
Go on in.
Yeah, had enough. That's it.
Who says?
Never again.
Who says we haven't got time?
Scott.
Men, they ruin everything. I want to see. Everything is important. I need to know. I'm a jewellery maker. I'm learning from Debbie Bolford. All right, fine, boys. Me. I talk too much.
Do you?
Talk too much, yeah.
Oh dear. So I like that bracelet. That's really, really simple, that one. Really simple.
The only bracelet that you made?
Well,
wasn't it,
yes,
Debbie?
obviously. Obviously now it is, yes. But that's really simple, and that I love. Because they sit really nicely on the wrist, those do.
You ought to take a picture of this in case it goes missing later.
I think it might.
Ryan, Josh, take a little picture of this now and send it to...
Yes. Quite a few do go missing from time to time, don't they?
Yeah, you know what? You've got to watch Carol. Yeah. You've got to watch her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, she goes on holiday. She can't hear anything. Right, let's go on over to the set. That's Sapphire.
Beautiful.
I know. Let's go and look at it.
Beautiful.
That Topaz.
Very lovely.
That's why they're shouting at me.
Oh, right.
Because I've got things that I've got to do. Come on, I can't moonwalk. I wish I could. Now. Where's the day gone? It's 20 to 12 already. All right, Scott's going exactly. And you think we've got time for more demos? There's not enough time in the jewellery making day, is there? This gorgeous sapphire is coming up for you shortly. Not long to wait for that. When are we going to expect to see the topaz? What's the ETA of the topaz? No longer than 15 minutes, says Scott. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's the best. Yesterday we had the teardrops. It's real sapphire, Ryan, Josh, yes. Right now I'm going to give you a glimpse of that pink topaz. I love it. I'm very excited by this. They do look like pink sapphires, don't they? November's birthstone. Oh, these are heavenly. Aren't they beauts? Absolutely gorgeous. Do you know what? We haven't had any sunshine strands. And apparently it's a barbecue weather outside today. I'm having a barbecue. Amelia, you're having a barbecue. What are you going to put on your barbecue? Going to put some shrimps on the barbie?
Shrimps on the barbecue.
Some sausages?
Yes, sausages.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. A nice bit of ramp. Oh, lovely. Now, Amelia did go travelling. We missed her very much, and she went to Australia. And I worried about you, didn't I? Because I watched that very scary film about
salties.
It was about, what was it called again, that what I watched? It was so scary.
Wolf Creek.
Wolf Creek. Oh, and I kept having nightmares about Amelia, and I wanted to ring her and say, don't drink the water if they give it to you. And then it would have been all right. You know, I gave you my auntie's address. She lives in a farm out there in Cairns. So if there'd have been a problem, no one messes with that, with my auntie. Have a look at these. They are just gorgeous. Rainbow and champagne coloured quartz. Champagne quartz, Debbie.
That sounds fabulous.
That colour.
Gorgeous. Oh, they're gorgeous. They are. Oh, look at that.
The word champagne, now you've got my attention.
That is beautiful. Oh, lovely.
Absolutely love these. I would almost, would I? I have never seen these. They've got like the most wonderful mystic iridescence to them. Look at that clarity.
Oh, that is beautiful.
What would you do with these, Debbie Bulford?
I would mix them with some smoky quartz.
We've had hardly any smoky quartz.
I know. You used to have some really big, huge chunks of smoky quartz, quite clear ones. They would look stunning with those.
They are beautiful. Do you know what? I'm actually just thinking, these are very, very different, and that's what I like. When we see something that's really different, and you can't see on screen how different these are, so get them home. I mean, they aren't going to be a tiny price tag. These are both gems of distinction strands, and they are mirror graduated. Is the white one, is the ice white graduated? Oh, I'll tell you. The champagne is 7 to 9 mil. Oh, and the rainbow is all 7 mil. They're 18 centimetre strands from the Distinction collection. And I tell you what, they're so different to anything else we've seen. I've got some lovely rose quartz. Hang on a minute. These were more expensive than that individually on the website, aren't they? They're $12.95 on their own as the lowest ever price tag. So we're giving you a buy one, get one free. I would get these because they're not coming across as beautiful on screen. Believe me, these are beautiful.
They look like little bubbles.
That's exactly what they're like, fairy bubbles.
They are like fairy bubbles. I would put that, if anyone's got any beer quartz, remember that lovely faceted beer quartz that would go stunningly with it. Absolutely stunning with it.
We had some beer quartz in, but it's just, I don't think we've got any in stock at the moment. $12.95, the clarity is beautiful. You could create something very, very summery, very pretty, very gleaming with these, and do go along the route of fairy bubbles, and you know, when you blow bubbles for the kids, all those pretty colours. And bubbles. Oh, Amelia's got a song for everything. How lovely. You could just say one word to Amelia and she'd come out with a song. She's that happy. Like me, is it? Aww. Now, we're going to move on to... Oh, yes! Now, one of our lovely bead makers out there is making something. Can we see the jewellery that she's made? I know she can't come in yet. She's not finished yet. We've got those hematite hearts. We had the stars yesterday. Fell in love with them. I did. And look at these. Deborah Bulford, darling. This is a perfect tassel strand.
Oh, I saw that earlier. Aren't they gorgeous?
Aren't they?
You could use those on a tag. You know, I've said this before, but if you've got a heart as your tag of your jewellery make.
Really long chain with one heart at the bottom.
Beautiful.
Very sexy. What about a backless dress? If you're young enough to wear a backless dress. I mean, those days are gone for me. But a long chain with a heart at the bottom.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, if you were all elegant and thin-backed.
Oh, lovely.
How lovely would that be? Very nice. And then look at this. If you just got the champagne and the rainbow, what about the... Oh, Debbie, this is beautiful.
It is beautiful. Absolutely
very bridal,
beautiful.
Actually. A modern, contemporary bridal piece. I want those hearts. I think I've got like a couple of ideas, but I know I want them, and I want loads of them. I love them. I love them. Hematite is so reflective as well. It just gives off the most incredible metallic gleam. And these would look so pretty in earrings. Now, what I would do, Debbie, is create something quite modern with these. I put them on head pins, lots of them on, and I put those head pins, I'd graduate the size of the head pins, I'd loop them at the top, so they'd be eye pins, wouldn't they? Ball. No, I'm going to do a ball head pin, and then I'm going to make an eye loop at the top, and I'm going to graduate them all the way down, big blades, and I go with a really long 50 mil head pin as my longest, and at the end, the hearts. And I would put them on a jump ring, around a jump ring, and then my earring
You're
finding.
inspired, aren't you now?
It strands like this, that just straight away the inspiration is, yes, I love jewellery making, especially when the sun's shining. I think, how lovely, oh, let's dress ourselves up with lovely jewellery. And do you know what, when you're flicking through the magazines, these inspire you. See all these lovely models with all these beautiful, pretty pieces of jewellery.
Oh, yes.
The Titanic was on TV last night, and hair comb, that hair comb, you don't forget it. That beautiful hair comb she takes out of her hair when Leonardo's painting her, and it's made with those butterflies and the mother of pearl. Oh, I loved it. Things like that. I watched Bridget Jones as well last night. That made me laugh. That made me feel more human. PQG C08. I was like, yes, there are other people out there like me who trip over their own feet into puddles. What a beautiful, beautiful duo that you're getting for under £10. Now, so much inspiration. It's worth it. I'd spend that £10 just to be inspired by the jewellery that I'm going to create. One of our lovely, luscious ladies on the Sunday Experience is creating with this very bundle right now. And I wonder if she's finished. I don't think she has yet. Look how gorgeous these. Oh, they're just beautiful, aren't they? I can't believe it's 10 to 12 already. Can you? Isn't it madness?
Creak.
Let's give you a few more. Can we do some more polymer clay, please? Thank you. I'm all excited for polymer clay. Now, Scotty, let's do. I'm just going to do loads, actually, whether you like it or not. Let's have a look. Thanks, Ryan. Ryan just said, I love you today. Did you not love me yesterday? I'm excited today. Yes, I am. Oh, you weren't here yesterday. Okay, fine. Now, oh. How long have we had this for? Can I unwrap it or not?
What is it?
Will it go all over the place? It is the blue glitter, and it's like lapis lazuli. Would you mind if I undid this?
No.
It's not Debbie's, says Scott. I'm not listening to you. Debbie's far more authoritative. Hi, Amelia. I'm going to use these snips. Oh, okay. I'll put it on there. All right, darling. I just want to. You can't see it in its packet, and that's why I'm undoing it. You won't get the one I ripped apart. Oh, well, Debbie could make something with it now. Look. Oh. Debbie's like, as if I'm not busy enough. Hang on a minute. I can probably show you like that. It's like lapis lazuli. I need that. That is like a midnight sky. Do you use this one all the time, Deb?
I don't use it all the time, but it is one of the...
Do you use it whilst you breathe? Are you using it?
Every minute of the day. But it is one of the nicest glitters. I mean, the red and the white are fine, Christmas time and what have you, but the blue, I would use that more often.
Well, I love it. This is my favourite one.
Good.
Do you know what else I love? This one. It makes me want to go for a run. Look at the fluorescence. I'm not going to go for a run. It's just always in my head. Lemon curd. Do you know what this would look lovely? If you put a little bit of the transparent or the acrylic, it would really soften it to a sort of a lovely soft
is that
lemon
transparent yellow?
buttercream. No, it's not. It is. Oh, it is. I thought it was fluorescent yellow. Is it quite transparent then when you roll it out?
When you bake it, you'll be able to see through it slightly, so it looks quite waxy. You can do things like buttercups and daisies and things like that with it. It would look really, really pretty.
Do you ever create polymer clay cupcakes?
Yes.
This would be a nice lemon topping.
It would actually. Be good to do lemons with as well, for the centre of the lemon that's slightly see-through.
I'm so inspired by polymer clay today. Don't eat it.
Don't eat it though, no.
Sorry. Okay, hang on, wait a minute. Gold. He's going, come on, come on. Wait.
That is my favourite colour. That is my absolute favourite. Oh, it's just old gold. It's beautiful, that old gold. It's beautiful.
Isn't it?
That mixed with black comes out. It's like
mixed with black.
Mixed with black gives like not a pewtery colour, but that's it's gorgeous.
Like you were just doing with the Swelligant, sort of giving the black edge look. And then you've got your other gold. So this is antique gold. This is 18 karat gold. I like this. Is very. Oh my gosh! Hang on a minute. I've got to undo this one as well. Stop it. $7.95. You'd think they'd be more expensive because they got the glitters in them. Because you get more for less.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
There's only 20 left. Hang on, I'm unveiling. Yeah, I've got to see them because I want to get into polymer clay and I want to see them. And I'm thinking, well, everybody else at home wants to get into it. They're like me. They're like, let me see it. Because you'd never be able to walk into a shop, unwrap something and then go, not sure if I want that. It wouldn't happen, would it? Oh, only 20 left. Sorry, they're shouting in my ear and I'm like, I better listen to them because they sound a bit irate. There's only 20 left. All right, Scott. Sorry about my nail, everybody. I haven't been home. As you've noticed, I have been here for 3 days solid. Probably you're turning your telly on and thinking, not her again. I'm sorry. People have got to have holidays, you know? Now, so that's almost gone and sold out, $7.95. If you wanted to, Amelia, you could make a lovely little glittery piece of polymer clay now. Right, okay, let's do more polymer clay. Extrudiosum. I could actually put some of that in the extruder, couldn't I?
You could do.
Or not, I mean, I've never done that before, so it could go wrong. Would it go wrong?
I've no idea.
I mean, this is me, Debbie Bolford.
I've no idea. You want to use my extruder if you want to do that, or not?
She's not a mind reader, they're saying. Given that this is me, I don't want to put anyone off getting the extruder because I know how brilliant it is.
Right.
You have an extruder right there?
I do have an extruder.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to ask you to do while I show everybody is put something in the extruder and then I will extrude it. It's not something from Harry Potter. It's not. Extruder. Extrudiosum. You've got the blades which we've seen Debbie use today. Well, I think it's important we see how it works, Scott. If I'm buying it, I want to know what it does. Don't you at home? They're always like, she's mad. Why? Everybody, let's see it, let's use it. Well, yes, that's what we want. I don't want to buy something I don't know what it does. Neither does anyone else. I'm not just, I mean, it's very well me. You know that I'm just getting into polymer clay, so it's important. I want to know, and so anybody else in that also is in the same boat. Now, I remember as a child having the Play-Doh hairdressing set. Most girls had it at my age in the 80s. Now, don't eat your Play-Doh, Scott. That's just weird. You were one of them Play-Doh eating kids that used to smile and you'd be like, you got Play-Doh in your teeth. Right, do you remember you used to have this Play-Doh person who was like the shape of a jelly bean and you'd put Play-Doh inside and you'd screw it down and the hair would go out and it was brilliant and you're never tired of it. That's kind of what the extruder does, isn't it, Debbie, but with the shapes?
Yes, it is.
It's adults Play-Doh.
It is. You're quite right. Absolutely.
Is what this is. So the extruder will give you all your different shapes. So you've got your small circles, you've got your little flowers, you've got lots and lots and lots going on. Debbie is now doing some extruding as we speak and is going to show you how to use this. I tell you, Debbie, I've really got my money's worth out of you today, haven't I?
That's fine.
I'm not paying you, by the way. Have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, Debbie, the black plastic is to hold on to your cutter. I do notice that you don't use yours very often, Debbie.
Only because it gets thrown into a box.
All right.
But I do use it.
It's not essential, it's there for safety.
Yes.
You're a rebel when it comes to polymer clay, though. Now, you also get Look at this colour. It's called wasabi. I love wasabi. I love it. I put wasabi on everything. My kids are obsessed with sushi, so we do use a lot. So sushi with everything. Max will only eat sushi in his lunchbox, nothing else.
It is addictive.
If I try and put a sandwich in there, he will, out of protest, not eat the rest of the lunch because that sandwich wasn't sushi. Kids are so annoying.
Yeah, something in raw fish which is addictive.
Wasabi. I've got posh kids. No, they're not posh. Well, they're posher than me.
Can I come over and just extrude?
Please come over and extrude, yes.
There you go.
Thank you.
I've only put a little bit in here.
Okay, I love this.
And it's going to squeak. I know it's going to squeak. All right, I've just used some of the colours that you brought over earlier. Hold on. I haven't put very much in.
So you're just going, oh, like a sausage. What shape did we go with?
I just put lots of little discs of clay on top of each other. I know people have seen me do this before, but there you go. So you cut it in half.
I didn't know you could do that.
You've seen me do this before.
No, I knew that you could do that, but not with the... Oh, I've seen you do that, yeah.
Okay, so it depends. As you go further down, I've only put about 3 colours in there.
As if I don't need the extruder now.
So there aren't many colour differences in there. There's only about 3 colours, but there you go. So as you go down, it sort of gives you the different colours.
What a fantastic tool that is.
If you use it, can I just reach across? Sorry, I've been very rude.
No, you're not.
If you use this one, here, if you use that one there.
Can we tilt it forward because it's glaring?
I'm
there
sorry.
we are. That's all right.
If you use some of these long ones, or on the other side, Amelia, up here. This one here.
The triangle.
You can do soutache in polymer clay.
We are all obsessed with. I don't even know what it is, but I'm obsessed with it because everyone's talking about it. Soutache.
It's when you do the cording around, you know.
It's like the Colonel's shoulders. That's right. How I've been told, and I'm like.
But you can do soutache in polymer clay.
I need a soutache show because the whole world is talking about soutache and I don't want to miss it. Bye-bye. Can you talk to me about soutache later?
I will do.
I need to know.
Okay.
We need a soutache show, Scott. Make it happen, please. If you want to be able to create this. Now, I actually, again, like rock making a stick of rock, it's kind of like that. Now, you get the wasabi, you get the fuchsia. Sorry, I got ever so distracted by the fact that that was wasabi, didn't I? And then you get your Brilliant Blanc, which is glittery again. Where's the orange? Oh, here it is. This one. The orange. $17.95 with the extruder and the blades. So again, if you want to be able to create something like this, I didn't realise that's how you made it with the extruder. Isn't it wonderful?
Really simple.
Isn't it wonderful? And you just rolled the colours together. You put them flat and then rolled them together. And then you put them through the extruder.
Yep.
And that happened. And it wasn't an accident, it was planned. You can do this, £17.95. I just feel very happy to be introducing to anybody out there a new skill. Or, you know what, if you've had polymer clay in your drawer for a while and you've been really wanting to get started with it, I just think when you see how exciting it can be, you're there, aren't you? You're there. You are creating again once more. And I hope I'm whetting your appetite for getting creative again this morning. What time is it? This afternoon. Fabulous. Now let's give you some more polymer clay while we're at it. What are we doing? Oh, why have we got the pen with this then, Debs?
Ah, that's for doing doodle clay.
What's doodle clay? I like the name of it. Sounds kind of American. Doodle clay?
Let me give you some samples to have a look at.
Thank you. I really am. You're up and down today. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry.
I should get you one of those little mobility scooters and then you can come backwards and forwards to me.
That'd be really funny. Sorry.
So you've got your permanent ink and a pound of your clay. Hang on a minute. You did not do that.
There you go.
She's amazing. This is why you need to be here all the time, Debbie Balford. Fresh inspiration. Look, did you actually draw that? Was it not difficult? I can't draw very well.
It's not difficult at all. There is a company on the internet, and I'm allowed to use their name because I have permission to use their name, called Zentangle.
Say it again?
Zentangle.
Zentangle.
And they are a company that just have lots of doodles on their website. And I had bought this book ages ago for my husband, who happens to do etching on glass, and a long story, but I pinched the books back when I suddenly realised you could do it on clay. So
What,
some
do
of
you
them
just
are their
copy the
design.
images?
You can copy the images, yes. Those are actually my own images. But it just gives you ideas.
You didn't trace
Sometimes
it
you
or
just need
anything like that?
You can do, yes, but it just gives you inspiration sometimes. You just think, oh, what can I do with that? Oh, yes, I'll use a bit of that curve, a bit of that straight bit, you know.
I think you're amazing.
If you turn the other one round, you can use them as bookmarks or mobile phone charms, or kids can make them for their friends, and just something different.
My son's really good at doodling.
Yeah.
He draws crazy things. He draws monsters that he calls orcs.
Well, he could do that on clay and give them to his friends as, you know, phone charms. And
I just think that is fabulous, Debbie, and I love it in black and white. Let's do it. And then you need to glaze over the top with the Sculpey glaze.
You do, yes, I would, yes.
Does it not smudge or anything? Right,
no,
hang on,
if you
actually.
leave it to dry. If you leave it to dry, it's fine.
Are we doing this on dry, already baked?
Yes, you're doing this
clay?
on already baked clay. Yes.
So you bake the clay first, then you doodle. What if I go wrong, Debbie? Is it a big or can
no, you just fill it in and do a different design. You just think, oh well, do it in pencil first if needs be.
I like this idea. Do you know, you're full of freshness today, Debbie Bulford. Now, we are very limited in stock with this Doodle clay.
Doodle clay.
Doodle clay.
Yeah.
Doodle clay. ULG C03. I want a doodle clay. $19.95, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything that you buy. You know what, if you are getting involved in Sculpey clay today, then you know you want to stock up on everything. That's a great price tag for the fact that you have got so much Sculpey clay. It weighs a pound, that white Sculpey clay. You've got the glaze over the top as well, and you've got your doodle pen too. And you know you can create something outstanding, something different. Debbie, can we use different colours in the doodle clay?
You can use different colours. There are some metallic pens on the website.
Oh, so can we use the metallic pens we got on the website?
Yeah, I don't think we've got very much stock of them, which is why we haven't shown them. But you can do that, or...
Debbie Bulford, look what she's created.
Of course, you can do it. Here we go, Jenny. You can do it on black clay as well, look.
Oh, you're amazing. She's awesome. That'll be a nice button, again.
Yeah.
Very, very 70s. It's very, what's that film that I always talk about? Ponyo. Very Ponyo. I love Ponyo too. I love Ponyo. It's like that. Do you know what I mean? With Liam Neeson, with all these lovely patterns, and kind of like Pigeon Street, the beginning of that, with all these wonderful sort of 70s patterns. How lovely. Right, one more glimpse of this. It's about to sell out, very low in stock. £19.95. Do you know what? I believe that we have had the most amazing show of variety today. Has most certainly been the spice of Jewellery Maker. Have a look at what's coming up for you. For the first ever time, I'm here to bring you Pink Topaz straight after the break, followed by a brand new kit, followed by Aquamarine, followed by Sapphire. We have got so much to smile about here this morning at Jewellery Maker. Don't you move a muscle.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through numerous techniques for creating flowers and leaves, from simple daisy canes to elaborate floral pieces. If you're looking to create unique handmade jewellery, then this is the course for you. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, and all for just $67.95. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we have a commitment to providing genuine gemstones. We do that by up to 3 lab tests, and we have our own in-house gemologists. That therefore means that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
It's time to bring to you one of the most breathtaking strands we've seen in months. For the first time, for the only time, pink topaz. Now, Debbie and I have been smiling over this strand since we saw it this morning. Truly beautiful, delicate, striking colour. November's birth gemstone. We hardly ever have topaz. You need to be on the phone lines. We don't have loads of these. I do expect them all to sell out. Even on this beautiful, glorious, sunny day, we are very busy. Debbie Bulford, of course, inspiring all of us to get jewellery making. We've already got queues forming on the phone lines. To bring you something so exclusive, so different, is an absolute pleasure. In rondelles, there are so many ways that we can include this gorgeous strand into our collection. This is a strand for linking with chain, solid sterling silver chain for sure, or gold. This is a strand that will make the most beautiful earrings, the most decorative and delicate necklace and bracelet set. To bring to your customers jewellery that you have created with topaz has got to be a joy for you too as a jewellery creator yourself. Debbie, when we create with strands like this, I'm thinking keep it delicate. I don't know how you feel about that, but definitely we're going to be producing very special jewellery.
Oh yes, and I think if you make it too fussy, you lose the fact that you've got those beautiful facets. You have to use every single angle of those beautiful beads. I would probably put a little silver ball bead either side and then have them in like a graduated tassel with some sterling silver chain. Or
these would look lovely.
Just really, really simple, because when they move, you want something with movement. So as they move, they catch the light and you see the glory of the beautiful facets.
Not often do we have gemstones that sparkle so naturally like this.
Not. Beautiful colour.
And that are a genuine gemstone, such as pink topaz.
Gorgeous.
Not mystic coated. You could actually do a double take on these, Debbie, and think that these were pink sapphire.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now, I need to just advise you that if you are dialing through and experiencing an engaged tone, please hang up the phone lines and redial. We are very busy on those phone lines. There is a queue. It's a free phone number. This kind of a strand that can add so much value to your jewellery. This is the kind of strand I think that you would want to create jewellery that you then get valued. So I would always lean towards precious metal findings. Already 100 of these have been allocated. You need to work fast. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. What do you think for a strand like this? I think the $29.95 mark, when we think about what we've got, would be acceptable. It would be expected. $24.95 would be wonderful. $17.95 is almost madness, but it's our way of introducing this wonderful gemstone to you for the first time. Pink topaz, faceted rondelles. The first time we have ever seen a strand like this here at Jewellery Maker. One absolute joy to be able to offer you this gorgeous strand for such a great price tag. Looks like we're heading for a sellout on this strand. Please check baskets out if you are shopping with us online today. The code that you need is TVRU37. You've always got 50 carats, and the graduations are from 4x1 to 9x6 millimeters. You've got loads on the one strand. I will count them for you because I know that's something that you have been asking me to do on Facebook. So please bear with me. I'm going to ask Debbie to talk us through exactly what's special about this strand while I give them a count.
Well, you know I'm not a pink girly girl, but that's something that I would definitely invest in. Not just because of the colour, but because of your customers will expect, they'll get to know you and expect you to have something of this quality. If you had that on your front of your craft stall, I mean, that would just pull people in. Light up your craft stall, light it up so the sparkle is showing, and that should be just a crowd puller. I think it's beautiful.
I think you'd want to advertise the fact that you had real topaz.
Yeah, absolutely.
Download your certificate of authenticity. You have 36 individual topaz. Now, Debbie, we could easily treat these as individuals for pendants.
Oh, absolutely.
And you've got 36
for earrings.
of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we think this is a profit-making strand? I think I do. Well, I think I do.
I think it's a profit-making strand, and also I think it's something that will get you noticed. Having something like that in your collection, people will think, gosh, if they can get that, what else can they do? And they'll come back and visit it again, you know.
And they'll ring you. Have you got this? Can you commission this?
That's right. That's right. Something special.
It is that something special for your collection, topaz. And it's really hard to get November's birthstone for you to create jewellery out of. Genuine topaz for $17.95. I've got to let you know that 75% of the entire stock has now gone and been allocated for this brand new strand. Well done, $17.95. I think we were happy at $24.95. I think we were, Scott was cheeky at $17.95, but we are giving you the deal of course I knew about this price tag, and we're giving you this deal to introduce you to this brand new gemstone. I think it's a lovely thing for us to do for you, and I can't wait to see your Wall of Fame entries. And please, if you do sell your jewellery on, please let us know how it goes. Please let us know what your biggest sellers are. I think it was great information to share for the fellow jewellery makers out there as well, isn't it? Remember your 30-day money-back guarantee. You can use your debit card or your credit card to come shopping with us here at Jewellery Maker. We're a UK-based company, so we'll be shipping directly out of the UK as well. Now, I've got 2 more strands coming up for you later on in the show today. Aquamarine of such striking clarity is definitely something I want to be working with in these saucer beads with the faceted walls, glowing with that colour. And we've also got blue sapphire. How gorgeous. It's all coming up for you. Right now I'm going to give you a brand new kit with the gorgeous Debbie Bulford. And this kit is absolutely striking. It's got Larimar. Now, our director Claire is off to the Dominican Republic very soon, and she's going to bring us back some snapshots of Larimar that she sees. Because this is a gemstone. It's a one location gemstone only found in the Dominican Republic. Now, if you go to the Dominican Republic, how wonderful for you to go to the Dominican Republic. Apparently, I've never been there, apparently this gemstone is very expensive there. Well, also you've got to pay for your flight to go over there, don't forget. We're going to do that flight for you. I wish it was me personally going out to collect these for you, but it isn't. I think we should request this though. It's called South Sea Shores. Larimar is big out there with anyone who likes to use chips and nuggets. And then look at this, Amazonite. Now this kit, to me, I'm thinking mermaidial. Don't you think? Definitely thinking of mermaids with this, and mermen. Look at that blend. Aren't they beautiful? There is such a thing as a merman. I mean, the mythological creature, there is such a mythological creature. That they might exist. I'd like to believe they do. Do I fancy Ariel's dad? Is what Amelia just really loudly whispered. You're gonna have to work on that whisper. She does this all the time. Do you fancy Ariel's dad? What are you asking me that question for? Yeah, I do a little bit. Have a look. No. Your clear quartz faceted rounds are 7mm on a 30cm strand. You know what's special about this kit, don't you? 42 pieces of solid sterling silver. So this is our high-end kit for the day. The luxury, the beauty, definitely making me think of, well, of the seaside. It's making me think of, but the warm seaside. I'm not in Cornwall right now. I'm in the Dominican Republic. I've got my strawberry daiquiri. I'm on that deck chair. There's white sand. How gorgeous, and isn't it lovely when gemstones take us on that journey? So your 42 elements of solid sterling silver, you get your eye pins, your head pins, your shepherd's hooks, your crimp beads, and you get your jump rings in there as well. And you get your bolt ring and clasp. You also get your monofilament, your elastic, and your beading thread. Let's give you your price tag. Now remember, this is our luxury kit of the day. It's the only kit we've seen with solid sterling silver findings for $24.95. You're getting a great price tag. If you love Mark Smith's designs, I do think this is a real Mark Smith kit with all of that lovely texture. And I can see this is something that I would see Sheila creating. Did Sheila make this kit? Oh, it was a Linda. See, if I'd have put money on it, it would have been a Sheila kit with all that texture, all that lovely texture. £24.95. Let's trot on over to the gorgeous Lady DB. Actually trot. I've got heels on. I am trotting, see? Trot on. Love it, 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 love it. Gorgeous. Oh, why can't I see a technique? Come on.
You've got the other ladies to see as well, haven't
I love this. I'm going to try it on.
Yes, I'll do it for you.
Yeah. I've cut myself down to 1 steel a day, so I'm really struggling today, I've got to be honest. My wrists are thicker than you thought. Yeah. Not steel, borrow, sorry. Borrow.
Hold on a minute.
See, it's my wrists. I knew I was getting fatter.
Eyes. I'm sorry,
it's my wrists.
No. You can't have fat wrists.
I have. To match my cankles.
Your cankles? What's a cankles?
Calves that blend into ankles.
Oh, it's my eyesight, I'm sorry.
It's not, it's my fat wrist.
No, it's not, it's my eyesight. Talk amongst yourself. Talk amongst yourself, mate.
My eyes know it's my wrists.
Come here, let me do it for you, dear. I'll be hopeless in a jewellery shop, wouldn't I? I'll be there, give me half an hour.
So would I can't see anything.
Get in, you silly thing. I can't.
Amelia,
Amelia,
can you come
do
and
it
do this up for me, please? I'm such a div. Do you know what? It's only to show people. I could just drape it.
You could really, couldn't you?
Yeah, because then we won't get it off. Sorry, Amelia, we don't need you anymore.
If I just hold that, I'm sorry.
I will always need you in my life, but not for this particular purpose.
There you are. Just takes 2 of us. There you go.
I love these chips. I love them. I love them. They're beautiful. This is gorgeous.
Thank you.
You've made this, Debbie Bolford.
I thought that looked a little bit like sort of blossom. You could put like rose quartz with this or something and make it look really, you know, feminine and
pretty, aren't they? I love that colour.
It is pretty, isn't it?
It is. I'm going to steal these. I'm going to wear these. So I borrow. It's the colour.
Borrow, yes.
I do borrow them. I don't. Do you know what? Do you know why I don't? Do you know why? Because they get broken up and they don't get used.
I know.
And sometimes the piece of jewellery, I look at it and I think that is not being broken up.
So you're going to you're going to sort of.
I'm going to wear them every day.
Give it freedom.
Yeah, I'm going to free. Now have a look. I'm just going to show you those earrings. Absolutely, I think it's important. Oh, I've just noticed I've still got the tiara on that belongs to Maya.
Don't leave that on with you. No.
Maya or Maya? Who wasn't? I think it was Maya.
Remember the earrings I did at the beginning of the show and I just kinked up that piece of wire? Same sort of technique, but I did a coil on the end of these. Same sort of technique.
I'm being told to remove the tiara, you know that, don't you?
I know.
I'm going to do it, because otherwise there will be outrage. I don't want to do it.
Yes, that was on my hair. That was on the Wall of Fame yesterday.
It was, and I said it looked like swans, and she brought it in today and I said, it's you're the swan maker. They are lovely, aren't they?
They are beautiful.
Really beautiful. I'm going to leave that with you because then it's your fault if it goes missing and not mine. Right, we're going to go back over to the centre. And I've got some more gorgeous things. Lovely. Can you see all them sparkles?
Yes, I can.
We're not going over to the centre. What we're doing, Ryan? Be louder. No one can hear you. Wall of Fame.
Wall of Fame!
I love the Wall of Fame.
I know, I do.
I think it's one of my favourite things.
Inspiration from everybody.
Is this... Stop.
What?
Macrame, they're tiny.
Who's done that then?
I reckon Mark Smith keeps doing this under a pseudonym. This is number 45, Sam from West Yorkshire, who says, hi all, loving the shows and inspiration from the guest designers. The presenters really make me chuckle every day. I've found myself jigging to the brand new Kit song. Please find enclosed this macrame necklace and bracelet set I made for my husband. Do you know what? Yes, unisex jewellery made for her husband. Black hemp cord and natural turquoise wheels from JM. Turquoise is his birthstone and he's dead pleased with it. Could do with a win, as my addiction to your shows is not doing my bank balance very good. Hey, but it's a nice addiction to have.
Isn't it
Isn't
just? Isn't it just? This is number 46. I love this. It's ever so neat and tidy. This is from Anne in Tyne and Weir. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. Keeping everything crossed as I need a win, it says. This hair comb is made from JM Goodies with some crystals from my stash. I'm looking forward to the secret item you've planned on Monday. What could it be? Can't wait.
It's very exciting.
Cheers from Anne in Tyne and Weir. That's lovely.
Who's doing that? Is it Hannah Roxbury doing that? Is this amber or is it tiger's eye?
Oh, if it's amber, I'm very jealous. I love amber.
40. So it looks like amber, but then I just saw iridescence. It's tiger's eye. It looks like amber, and it's from Michelle Wilson in Derby. I made this arm wrap for my husband. It's from hematite. Isn't it lovely that the chaps are now getting involved with the jewellery? And memory wire to wrap it up the arm a bit. All the bits are from JM, sorry. It's something a bit different. I wanted to do something so he would have something to wear when the warmer weather is here. He wears sleeveless t-shirts and he totally loves it. Also made him a stretchy bracelet that he wears all the time. Hope that it's good enough for the show. Many thanks from Michelle Wilson. How lovely is that?
It's beautiful, really lovely.
I'd like, let's show us a picture of him wearing it. That's what we want to see.
This is number 48. This is from Denise in Durham. Hi all at JM, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. My sister took some wire and magnesite all from JM and made this for me. She is the best sister in the world and she inspires me, and thank you for all your great deals and keep them coming, from Denise in Durham.
I wonder what Denise in Durham... Denise Stewart, what's your sister's name?
That's a point. Let us know.
So that we can give her that.
Yes.
Nothing like a sister, is there?
This I love. Now I would wear that all the time. That is a me. That is.
This is the sort of thing I would steal from you.
Me.
I love it.
Yeah.
In fact,
I love that.
Shall I confess to that?
What's
No.
That? No.
No, you remember that chainmail you made me? I love that. I wear it all the time. I love it. Mia keeps stealing it. I've told her. Take one of the other things that I've stolen from her. Number 49. I think I've got a bracelet like this. I'm pretty sure I have. It's from Di Price in Brizzo. And Di is saying, here's my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. I made this dove grey bracelet with some pretty JM agate and some JM silver plated wire. I received my order full of my lovelies yesterday and I can't wait to get playing with them. I don't really want to part with some of them. That's the problem, isn't it?
I know.
That is very, very elegant, actually, and very boutique.
It is, and very wearable. Very, very wearable. I would wear that all the time.
It's something really pretty for the summertime, isn't it? But I'd wear it with my chunky knits in the winter as well.
Oh, gosh,
Let's not say the W word, actually.
No.
No. It's summer, the sun's shining. Do not go anywhere, because after this, we've got more gorgeousness, including that aquamarine.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50.
If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF. Here at Jewellery Maker, we have many stages of quality control, from lab tests all the way through to our own in-house gemologists. We're confident with our quality, but we want to give you that peace of mind by offering you a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Join Jewellery Maker on Thursday the 30th of May for our fashion-focused show. Guest designer Natalia Coleman will be focusing on couture designs from all the fashion capitals. With boutique inspiration and must-have looks, be sure to tune in. The Fashion Focus Show, only on Jewellery Maker.
The excitement, the noise, the rowdiness coming from the Jewellery Maker studio towards today's show is crazy. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments today at on Facebook. Do you know what? We've got some lovely guests in, and they are so absolutely absorbed today with the show and with the gorgeous Cherry. They're like, we're not coming in, we haven't got time today. Let's have a Mexican waves from our ladies. Come on, way! There they are. How lovely to have everybody's company today. And everyone's got great big smiles on their faces. The sun is shining. We're all very happy. Oh, a bit of Finley Quay in my ear there. Have a look. Your dancing feet. They're all singing like sunny songs. Do you know what I mean? Have a look at what I've got right now. From the Cut collection, I bring you a strand that has the most exquisite lapidary. Aquamarine, a strand of aquamarine with clarity. We've seen aquamarine rounds that have no clarity, beautiful colour. Aquamarine that boasts both colour and clarity, the biggest rarity here at Jewellery Maker. The Cut collection is brought to you from a special edition where every gemstone has been cut specifically. It could be the concave cut. In this instance, the walls of the gemstones have been brought into a saucer, and then those walls, both top and bottom, have been faceted. So you get the most incredible luster, the most beautiful clarity. You could dive right into these. Now, I need to let you know, only 80 of these strands were ever created. Not everybody's going to get these. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity perhaps for you to own this gemstone. Definitely a once-off make from the Cut collection. Aquamarine, the birth gemstone of March. The original gemstone put into engagement rings. A gemstone said to reignite the flames of marriage. A gemstone said to offer calmness in a stormy situation. I should have a pocket full of these, shouldn't I? But not just that. It's not just about the myth and legend, is it? With any gemstone, that's just a wonderful talking point for you, between you and your customers. It's about the beauty of these gemstones and how they're going to create beautiful jewellery, how you're going to create beautiful jewellery with them. Something very special. Anywhere under £20 is a treat, isn't it? £17.95. This is for you if you are serious about your gemstones. This is for you if you are a collector, a connoisseur if you like. of your fine gemstones, your fine jewellery. You want to be a creator of fine jewellery, then this is the strand to do it with. I would always use solid sterling silver or 9-carat gold with these kinds of gemstones because they are special. They do deserve that special treatment. And this strand, you'll see, almost has this glow, this wonderful internal glow within it. And it's that clarity and that colour that make you really draw yourself to this gemstone. You walk into a high-end jeweller's, you'll see aquamarine for thousands. Why? Because the world loves aquamarine. This is said to be earmarked to become one of the next precious gemstones. Tanzanite, diamonds, rubies, emeralds, sapphires. You know, it is one of the most famous gemstones, aquamarine, isn't it? It is one of those gemstones that people know. You know, and it's expensive. I always remember my grandma giving my sister an aquamarine covered with diamonds. It was a pendant that she bought in Australia, and she had it valued at thousands of pounds. And I was always a bit jealous because she gave it to her and not me. You know, do you know, it's one of those you think, oh. And my sister Alex wears it all the time. It's her favourite thing. In fact, it's probably one of the only pieces of jewellery my sister wears. Isn't it gorgeous? It's one of those heirloom gemstones, is what I'm trying to get at. Oh my gosh, we've only got 15 of these left. They will sell out during the live show, I'm sure of that. If you've got this strand in an unchecked basket, now's the time to be checking it out. Well, do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I saw the sun shining today and I thought everyone's going to be on day trips. It's going to be a quiet day in Jewellery Maker. We're not going to hear from those lovely jewellery makers today, but we are so busy. Maybe you've got the patio doors open and the curtains are open, you're letting that lovely fresh air in and you're enjoying the show. Well, it's past 12 o'clock, so I hope you're enjoying a cheeky glass of wine on this lovely fine afternoon. Why not? Bit of sangria, a bit of Pimm's while the sun is shining. Make the most of it. The sun only needs to shine a little bit. My paddling pool's out, there's a jug of Pimm's going, my flip-flops are on, I get carried away, you know. The washing's out on the line, and then the next day it's, you know, I enjoyed it, I enjoyed my day. How lovely for you to get such a beautiful strand on such a beautiful day. I hope you're going to enjoy this strand, because I know I would. Now, I'm going to bring you, which one shall I go with? Oh, you know what? Let's do the Mookite. There it is, because lovely Sunday experience lady who's been here many times. I'm sure I've met her like a million times, but apparently I haven't. Do you know what? You know Debbie's beautiful bracelet that I'm just wearing at the moment? How fabulous would these Mookites go with the wood? Now, there you go. That is perfect. Do you think? I love it.
Nice. That's
isn't
lovely.
it?
I like that.
I love these two together. It's not lots of gemstones you can put with wood. Tigers I would put with wood. This Mookite's perfect. Now these are gorgeous in cufflinks, aren't they? Now I know that our lovely jewellery maker is using wire. You're using wire with it, aren't you? Have you finished? Have you finished? You have? Finish one piece. Bring forward, my dear jewellery maker. I'd like to see this finished piece. So have a look. And then the pearls. Now, it doesn't matter what you're creating, a strand of pearls is always something you should have in your collection. Always. I love them. They're gorgeous, aren't they? White freshwater pearls. Now, in this case, you've got potato pearls, which means they're all different shapes and sizes. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Now, one of our Sunday experience ladies is just coming in with the jewellery. Thank you so much. She hasn't finished all of it yet, but I'm just going to give you a glimpse of what Alicia has made. Wow, Alicia. I'm going to take this off here because it's not doing it any justice at all. In fact, Debbie Bolford, could you be my model?
I could, unless you want to put it on one of
No,
these
I'd rather have your decolletage. Thank you.
Better on you, I think, than me.
No way. You are Debbie Bolford. Can we undo it or not?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
On it goes. Oh, watch your mic.
Watch the mic.
How gorgeous is that? See, now do that American model thing. Look gorgeous.
Look gorgeous. Oh, it's difficult.
No, it's not.
There you go. There, like that.
That is beautiful.
That.
Very Egyptian, actually, isn't it?
Like that.
Models don't move that much. They move very slowly.
I do.
I like you better than any other model anyway. Oh, look at these earrings.
Love that.
Oh,
love that.
yes. You're good, Alicia.
I'm just starting.
Look at that. Little
Oh,
bracelet
Alicia.
just in the middle of making. Beautiful, beautiful.
Where did I get this jewellery from, Amelia? Alicia made it next door. There's Alicia. You put my cup of tea down and went through one door, and Alicia came through the other. It was a little bit like...
Come on and say hello.
Come and... Yes, Alicia. Talk to me about this bundle, my darling. You'll have to get quite close to me because of my microphone. There we go.
It's absolutely stunning. These tiger's eye look like shards of silk inside. And I just had to split the mookaite up. I was doing a bit of a mark, so thanks, Mark. Because here I wanted to show off the beautiful pink hues of the mookaite against the pearl because they look so beautiful.
Let's keep it still so that Ryan can see it on that camera. There you go. And you've used that rose gold colour wire, which I just love.
Absolutely, absolutely. And because the mookites, they're so varied, the mookites have got such depth of colour running through the different tiny little gemstones. You can see them twinkling away because they're faceted.
There you go, just point at that one there. So down a bit, there we are.
Down a bit. Okay.
How fabulous is that? So everybody just have a look.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. They twinkle away. So I've used some of the mustard ones in the necklace, which is quite a very fashionable colour at the moment, I believe.
Yeah, lots of French mustards out there. This necklace is so lovely because it's got that Egyptian feel to it as well, with it being like a big bib style necklace.
Well, actually, I got the inspiration for the choker came from cherry inside, and I thought, well, I'm going to make something chokerish.
Well, it's lovely and lovely with a maxi dress, you know.
Absolutely beautiful.
Hopefully everyone's outside wearing their maxi dresses. We're all in here looking at gemstones, and outside, bright sunny shine outside.
Yeah. So I'll show you this when I've finished.
Thank you. Come on over when you're finished. Thank you. I will. Chica's itching to get back to jewellery making. Thank you so much, Alicia. Lovely to see you again. Now, I've got these wonderful 3 strands for just $19.95. You've got freshwater organic pearls, you've got your mookites, and you've got your tiger's eye. And I think we can all agree that this is a profit maker when we see what Alicia has made. Gorgeous. I love her description, Alicia's description of the tiger's eye, like shards of silk. And I thought, yes, that is the perfect description. They are so silky, aren't they? Aren't they lovely? How gorgeous. If you were shopping for these individually, $24.95. So you're making a £5 saving. How lovely. Golden pearl, I love that. Can I just show you the earrings? If only we could steal off the Sunday Experience, people, but we can't. They are gorgeous, aren't they? I'm always joking when I say that, by the way. I just want you all to know that. I only ever take things from Debbie Bolford, Gemma Crow. No, I only ever take things that are going to be broken down to wear because I think it's heartbreaking. It is. And you would do the same if you worked here? I mean, you should see what's in Amelia's drawers. Now, oh, wow, number 22 is amazing. Let's do 21 and 22 because they're both. The ruby's always like one of our. Hang on a minute. Yesterday we had peridot. Today we got peridot. Hannah Roxbury and I were like, "Where's peridot gone?" I love this now. Have you bought the topaz? These together, yes. Topaz and peridot, November and August birth gemstone. These are beautiful. Look at that together. So Nina Ricci, isn't it? Do you love it? I love it. If you bought that topaz, please get this bundle. You're going to really enjoy those together. Then I'm going to give you ruby zoisite. Then I'm going to give you the agate drums. I would put these two together. I would put these two together. These are this is a stash it bundle because I would actually use this peridot separately probably, if I'm honest. This peridot I'm going to keep for something really delicate, and the others I'm going to mix up and make something really flamboyant with. I love that peridot. Do you know, I love peridot so much, and it's a funny thing, isn't it? Because I think peridot is very underrated. Look at that with the sapphire. Sapphire and peridot. Oh, that is gorgeous together. And we're going to give you a great price tag. So you've got a long strand, an 80 centimetre strand with a rubezoid, and it's rough cut. 1, 2, 3, 4 strands for £14.95. Now, I know that some people are saying, why do we call an 80 centimetre strand a double strand? Well, because actually, most of the time, 40 centimetres is the absolute longest we do in a strand. So there is at least a double strand there. £14.95 basically means that you're getting double the amount than you normally would. I'm going to keep that peridot out, if you don't mind, because I think it goes so much. I would get that just for the peridot alone, really. Because we had some strands of peridot yesterday. Very hard to get individually at the moment, peridot. I love it so much. Now I've got such a gorgeous chunky kit. Now, if you bought the chunky garnet, if you love your rough cut gemstones, this is the one for you. The garnet sold out, didn't it? We got some left. Singular figures left. Look at this, Debs.
Oh, I love that. What is that?
Oh, it's gorgeous. I think it's preonite. What is it, preonite? Serpentine, it's from the same family.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
It's like, how do we describe this colour? It's kind of like a limey green, but more milky.
Yeah,
do you know what
like
I'm trying to?
Yes,
you had a lime milkshake, which doesn't exist, but that would be the colour of it. Oh, they do?
In Thailand.
You had one in Thailand? Oh, okay, they do exist. I take that back, Amelia. How dare you go to Thailand? I've been there. Isn't it amazing? I meant how dare she have a holiday is what I meant. Look at this opal. This is the fieriest opal I've seen for a long time. You need to get really close to this. Now, I actually I said to Scott, I've got to do that because I love it. All this texture, it's wonderful. And, you know, like Linda said, and it really stuck in mind, Linda said to me before a show once, well, this is why I became a jewellery maker. I wanted to work with gemstones that looked organic. I didn't want to work with gemstones I didn't want to create things that anyone could create. I wanted to create something that looks really fantastic, that looks like, you know, genuine gemstones. And there's no denying, is there, when you get a shape like this, that we are talking about genuine gemstones. Have a look at the pin fire, and it's so hard to show you. This is a really excellent strand of opal. Now, this is Australian opal. By reputation, Australian opal is the best opal money can buy. Very fast, the Ethiopian opal is coming up behind it, but notoriously, if you're looking for fine opal, you go for Australian opal. The opalescence on this strand is wonderful. It's striking. And then look at what else I've got. Rough cut black tourmaline. Now, it's black tourmaline that causes the rutilation within black rutile quartz. Black tourmaline is a gemstone that, I mean, you can see how it forms, and I love that. I think this is a wonderful, wonderful trio of texture. Look at all of that texture. I love this. I love it. You're getting a great deal. Let me just give you your dimensions. I'm so sorry I haven't done that already. The opal is 2x1 to 6x3, an 80 centimetre strand. The rough cut serpentine, 19x12 to 25x20. Your rough cut black tourmaline nuggets are 6x6 up to 14x5 millimetres. We're going to give you these 3 very distinctive gemstones that are going to really create something different for just £17.95. A really, really wonderful chance for you to grab something and really add that splash. Look at that colour, isn't it wonderful? Isn't it beautiful? 0800 644 655 or the w's.jewellerymaker.com if you're shopping with us online. That code for you, XJGC30. I absolutely love the edges to these, and Debbie, lovely to create something that is really organic.
Oh gosh, yes. I mean, with that kit, you could make the most fabulous different jewellery. I just think it's gorgeous.
I do too.
Gorgeous.
And isn't it lovely? Push yourself out of your comfort zone.
Oh, absolutely.
I was watching a programme that my mum made me watch on David Bowie, not last night, the night before, because she's obsessed with David Bowie. And there was a musician on there that said that he did a fusion with with David Bowie, and he was a certain musician, and David Bowie was a certain musician, and it pushed him out of his comfort zone, and it created the best work that he's now known for and famous for and rich for. It created the best work he'd ever done. And actually I thought, you can apply that rule to anything. If you're pushed out of your comfort zone, and you keep on swimming and you keep making something amazing, it can lead to the most amazing things. And it would be a journey you never took yourself on if you didn't push the boundaries. For £17.95, push the boundaries, do something different. I'm not saying you're going to end up like David Bowie, but wouldn't it be fantastic? JGC30 is your item code. Now, please let me do that sapphire. Thank you. It's time for your sapphire. Yesterday we gave you droplets of the most heavenly sapphire. It sold out, needless to say. And we are bringing you another wonderful opportunity to own. Now, let me tell you, not just here at Jewellery Maker, at most jewellers, to find blue sapphire with clarity is something exceptional. This whole strand, and we are blessed. Have we got any more of these? Well, yesterday I was bringing you a strand, and I promise you, I looked at it and I thought, looks like Ceylon sapphire. The clarity is outstanding. Look at the sparkles coming from those rondelles. September's birth gemstone, the colour is just divine. Now think about how these are going to work for your designs. Think about putting them on earrings, stacking them up on your head pins or your eye pins. Think about creating rings out of these. Maybe you want to create a necklace, something special. I'd love to see these. Now this is a very limited edition collection. You are not everybody's going to get these if you don't hurry. Right now they're in stock, but we've only ever produced 80 of these strands. Have a look together with peridot. Think about bunching them with those very highly regarded gemstones. Think about putting them with your bridal pieces as your something blue. For gemstones that create heirlooms. This is going to be one of the most wonderful price tags for you. From the collector's choice, this will come packaged beautifully. You are definitely encouraged to download your certificate of authenticity once you've purchased the strand. And you know what, if you're not purchasing online, please just ask the call centre for it. Your customers will be absolutely delighted. Yesterday's strand at $29.95 was fabulous. This strand at $21.95 is absolutely a ridiculous price tag, a breathtaking strand that's going to add beauty, glamour, and expense to your jewellery making. It does look expensive, doesn't it? If you're creating jewellery that you want to have valued, this is a strand to be leaning towards. This is a strand to be working with your 0.25 genuine silver and gold wire. I'd love to see this with some 9-carat gold wire. Definitely creating those one-off pieces, Debbie, when we're working with a sapphire like this.
Oh, yes. I mean, you've got to remember that you're working with something that Mother Nature has taken years and years to produce, and you've got to think, well, I've got to do that justice, you know?
People have sapphire in their engagement rings. It's that special.
Yeah,
Princess Diana chose it, and she chose her engagement ring. She was presented with a box. The romance was taken away. She was but I quite like that. She got to choose her own engagement ring, and it was sapphire, blue sapphire, that Princess Diana chose. And you know what? Princess Diana was absolutely famous for being one of the most elegant women in the world. And if it's good enough for Princess Diana, absolutely good enough for me. I'm going to bring this over to you, Debbie, and we're going to come and have a little sneaky peek at what's going on with your challenge, my dear heart.
Okay.
And should we drop up? Yeah, I'm going to trot on over now. I won't trot because you're in front of me and you're watching. Debbie, look.
Oh, they're beautiful.
I can't believe you've... do you know what? I can't believe we've got the opportunity for this. I feel privileged to be bringing it to everybody, and it's just striking.
Stand up, I'm afraid. Move out of the way. Let's have a look. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I want to use it in one piece of jewellery, I think.
I don't know. I mean, I've seen people take these strands and actually just tie a double knot.
What do you mean? Leave it as it is?
Thread it. Sorry, can I just pick that up a second? Thread that onto very fine beading thread, beading wire, and actually had a pendant made of like
sapphires,
like a double knot, which can look really pretty on a sterling silver chain. You know,
it would always be sterling silver, no doubt. Now I'm so shocked that you even had 5 seconds to get your challenge done today, because I have been like, Debbie.
I know, I've been trying to do a bracelet. It's on the wall of fame, but I haven't finished it yet.
Oh my gosh, you're amazingly talented. Look at that.
But I will do. I'll finish that at some point.
Are you on tonight, or are you going home to enjoy your Sunday?
I am going home to enjoy my Sunday.
I said to Debbie earlier, all the family, they're out in the garden while we're at work.
I know.
That's why we go to work though, so they can enjoy it, don't we?
Yes.
We do.
So that one I haven't quite finished yet, but I wanted to show how these could be used in a contemporary way. Because I said earlier, these are very, very delicate gems, but I've pinched some bits and pieces out of a stash down underneath here.
Good.
So I've used some of the mesh beads which we've got and put these in between, and it does work like silver. They really do shine like silver. They sparkle. See that sparkle? And they're gorgeous, I think. And then I've done my usual... I've done some really dropper earrings. I can see those disappearing.
I've committed myself to 1 steal a day. I knew I should have waited till the end.
So we've done those earrings. And then behind the earrings, we've got the tassel, which I thought I would do because I'm known for doing tassels. Which I think just shows off the sparkle, doesn't it? And
You're so
good
at them
a couple
now.
of hematites to that. And then I've used the black strand, which we cut up earlier.
Right, now you've used these spacer beads. Do you remember Emma and Gary of Adoring Gems did this with, in fact that would look good with this, with ruby, and it looked amazing.
And I've just used some little spacer bars.
You see the spacer bars there? You need, these are a really essential addition.
Yeah, they're lovely spacer bars.
I love that.
And then done a very long necklace, thinking of the 1920s theme, having a long sort of dangly necklace.
I love that. I love the 1920s.
And I do. And I've still got plenty left, loads left. So, yes, go a long way.
Can you believe the time already? It's almost over today. It's gone in a heartbeat.
It has.
Which is madness, especially as I've been here for 3 days. This is brilliant. I love today. I'm going to go and give you a little bit of a recap of what's still available from today's show, and then we're going to meet the gorgeous ladies who have shied away today from us.
Before it disappears.
Well, oh, I rub off on people in a negative way. I know that. Right, the deluxe bead scoop is what I'm going to bring to you next. Now, we've only got a few. How many have we got left? We were nearly sold out this morning. Hardly any. A tiny amount. Hardly any. If you're watching the repeat, do try. We are selling out of things left, right and centre today. If we're honest, we thought we'd be really quiet because all you lovely jewellery makers would be out enjoying the sunshine. But it indeed seems that maybe you're watching us on your portables. Look at this. For just £9.95, you get a strand of tanzanite, iolite, amethyst. What else did we have in there? Labradorite as well, of course. I'm looking at that. I thought, Then we had the topaz, which is still available. A couple of strands left of that. Pink topaz. How gorgeous. Pink topaz. We've been giving you loads of Polymer Clay bundles. Make sure you're checking out your baskets for the Swelligant. Has the Swelligant all sold out? Most of the Swelligant sold out. We're going to have a try on the repeats. 7 left. Yeah, says Ryan. Now, Ryan knows everything. And the aquamarine coming on your screen right now. 85 carats from the cut collection, £17.95. Now the rough cut garnet, that sold out, did it? Have we got any of that left? Rough cut garnet, literally hundreds of these have flown out. And we've got a few left if you want them. Very tiny amount of them left. And these were just £9.95. Goodness gracious me, what a Sunday we've had so far. Now we've got tonight, who are we joined by tonight, Scotty? The lovely Sarah, who's brand new. Can we have a glimpse of Sarah? Come on in, Sarah. Let's have a look at you. Let's have a look at you, Sarah. Sorry.
My jeans.
Oh, good. No, come on in. Hello. I've never met you before. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So you're going to be doing tonight's show?
Yes.
Have we got lots of exciting things in
Very
store?
exciting things. Hopefully some amazing bargains as well. So it's all coming up later on, and we're on live at 5.
Have you been jewellery making before? Have you ever jewellery made?
Yes, I started when I was about 14, many moons ago.
Brilliant.
Just selling them to my school friends.
So you are a jewellery maker?
Bits and pieces, yeah. And then you pick it up and then you drop it because you can't make any more because you're doing other stuff. So in and out, lots and lots of different pieces.
Brilliant. Make sure you stay tuned for Sarah today at 5. I'm so excited. I'll be watching from home. Good luck. Good luck. She's lovely. I like her. And she knows stuff. Remember when I first started? What on earth was a jump ring? I know nothing about nothing, man. Now, let's go and meet all of our gorgeous ladies. Come on, Alicia, bring your gang in. What's this? Am I coming over to you? Yeah, I'm going over to you. You stay there. I got microphone here. Now, here they are. Here they are. Alicia, have you enjoyed your day so far, my darling?
It's been absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
Tell everybody at home how we get involved in the Sunday experience, Alicia.
I basically just sent an email through and just said that I'd like to come up, and they got in touch and said yes, okay. So, it was really
you
good.
emailed in, and all the details for that are in the JM Hub magazine, aren't they?
Well, I just went on the website and
had a look.
And found, and did a bit of digging around. So
that's what you've got to do if you want to get involved. So you've enjoyed your day. How's Cherry been?
She's marvellous, isn't she? She's been really good. Yeah, it's been lovely.
She's all right, that one. You've got to love that woman.
Yeah.
She can't see a thing today.
They're welcoming, they're lovely. Yeah,
do you know
really
what?
Good.
That's the good. You know, you've got your glasses for the drive home, Cherry, haven't you? Good, thank you. I am concerned, literally, this far, we're about as far away as Venetia was to, and I was like, hiya, and she was like, have you come for the experience? I was like, it's me, Cherry, it's me. She's like, she still didn't know. Bless you. Right, I'm going to come over to Janet. Sorry, my darling. Hello, Janet. How have you enjoyed yourself today?
It's been great. Thank you very much.
First time in the Jewellery Maker building?
Yes.
And you would recommend it to everybody else?
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
And we've got your jewellery here. We've already seen Alicia's gorgeous jewellery. I'm liking the peacock colours that you've got here.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Aren't they beautiful? And you're the one that had the lovely hematite hearts that I fell in love with.
Yes.
Aren't they beautiful?
They are just beautiful.
Are hematite hearts something you would have bought before you used them?
I would have thought. I would have sat at home and thought, oh, they're gorgeous, and then thought, and then I
use them?
Thought, yeah, go on. But they are just stunning. And when I first got them, they'll tell you, I first got them out of the packet and I just sat and stroked them gently.
It's the lustre that you get from them, isn't
they're
it?
Gorgeous.
They're really pretty. I love your jewellery. Very good at wire work.
Thank you very much.
That's your thing, isn't it? I can see.
It's becoming my thing, yes.
Would you recommend? Oh, look at this brooch, is gorgeous. I love that all of our jewellery makers wear their jewellery with them. Now you've got some. Is this Kumihimo? Viking knit.
Viking knit, yes.
And did you do that with your Lazy Daisy?
I did indeed. My Lazy Daisy comes on the train for the trip to and from work.
So anybody out there, if we've got the Lazy Daisy in stock, go and grab it. It's fantastic. I think we have got them on the website at the moment, actually. Now, Dawn was a bit shy about going, Dawn, you're amazing. You've only been jewellery making for a little bit. Doesn't that make you sick? When they come in and they're brilliant straight away. It took me ages. I can't do this now.
I'm glad you like it.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
And you're the shyest of our jewellery makers today, Dawn.
I'm not shy.
You're the quietest then. Dawn, this is just amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
I love it. Do you sell your jewellery then?
Not really.
You need
give them
to.
away. I make them.
You need to be doing jewellery making parties.
I give them away. This is all Dawn's work.
And you two have come in together today. You're friends already.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Look at the come forward, Dawn. Don't be shy. Now you've told me you're not shy. You're in here. Look at this.
Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Colours are gorgeous.
Very, very good. Oh, can we see your designs on Facebook?
Yes, you can.
Have you got a page where people can buy your designs?
Do you want my page?
Yeah, I know.
Crystal Aurora.
Oh, you're Crystal Aurora. I do. Oh, Crystal Aurora. Follow it. Follow it. Now, my darling, has your daughter been in touch? Is she wearing that tiara? She is wearing that tiara.
Oh, she will do by the time I get home.
Maya, isn't it?
Yes, Maya.
Maya, wear the tiara. Your mum made it for you and it's beautiful. Girls, eh? And send us in a picture of her wearing the tiara, please.
I will do.
So that we know we've won the battle.
Yeah, I will.
Cherry, how have you been today? Oh, oxidised aluminium on you. Come in, don't be shy. Can you see me?
I can see you now.
Now, you've been dyeing your son's hair in the garden yesterday.
Yeah.
Bless him.
I know.
These boys. I know.
It
Don't
was
get
funny.
started.
It was
You've
funny.
told us a very funny story, actually. My head's burning, and his friend was like, "No, that's normal. Calm down."
They were funny.
When are you next on with your oxidised aluminium? Everybody wants to know.
Right, I'm doing a DVD for the
Okay, very
aluminium
soon.
and scale mail, so that'll be coming out soon. So can't remember the exact date I'm on. No.
We'll
sorry.
let you know. We've all got to say goodbye now. A great big goodbye to absolutely everyone. Thank you so much for having us today in your living room. See you later. Get jewellery making. Bye now.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com. Or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B989HF.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or Freesat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.